person on the Galaxy A32, what's your name? Mr. Ma, how are you today?
I'm getting better.
You're in the hospital?
No, I'm at home with my cast on the bed.
Okay.
Okay.
Hope you feel better.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. The person on the Galaxy A32, what is your name, please?
Dwight Dunn.
I have you, Mr. Dunn.
I'm all right.
Yeah, Mr. Dunn, you were smoking. You can't smoke in
I'm going in
court.
the house. I'm going in the house. I just got off work.
Okay, but you know there's no smoking in the court, right?
No, I do.
All right. The young lady on the Galaxy A32, I need you to turn your camera on, please, and give me your name.
Oh, you gotta pull me in. All right, good morning, everyone. 36th District Court is now in session. I am Judge Shannon A. Holmes, and I am serving as the presiding judge on this morning for our specialty court docket. It's so good to see each of you. And so I'm going to ask that everyone please keep your device on mute on this morning until your case is called. Also, if you are on this morning and you do not have the ability to place your name on your device, there's someone on a Galaxy A325G. If you are not a part of the court on this morning and you're just observing, I'm going to invite you to go to the YouTube station where you are able to watch, but you won't be able to sit physically in my courtroom, but you will be able to watch pursuant to the Open Meetings Act. And so you can go to 36districtcourt.org and click on, and you should be able to access my courtroom by way of YouTube. With that, and so Ms. Wilson, good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
All right. And so Ms. Wilson, if you could just communicate with that person, if at all possible, and if they don't communicate back, we can move them out and they can go to the YouTube station and watch live if they choose to do so.
Yes,
All
Your Honor.
right, thank you so much. All right, we are ready to get started. Let me start first by having the attorneys place your appearance on the record, please. Ms. Warfield.
Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning, everyone. Attorney Jessica Warfield, P85391, Defense Counsel for Specialty Court.
All right, wonderful. And I see Mr. Barton. Mr. Barton.
Yes,
We
good
just
morning,
came
Your
to
Honor, to you,
You
your
just can't
staff.
get away from us, Mr. Barton. You can't get away from us.
I don't want to leave y'all. Good morning, Your Honor, to you and your staff. May it please this honorable court, Darnell Barton, P83363, on behalf of Specialty Courts. Good to see you guys.
All right, good to see you. And then Mr. Fikens, are you here on our traffic matters this morning?
Yes, Judge, I don't know if you have traffic matters this morning, but I'm here if there are any.
I do. In fact, I do. Let's see. I have some 8:30 matters that are going to join us that are scheduled for arraignment on the bench warrant.
Very good.
I also have, yeah, that's it for the morning, it looks like, right? Yeah, I just have some 8:30 matters, and then of course, I have some 1 o'clock, 1:45 p.m. show causes and a pretrials, and hearing. Yeah.
And I'll be here for that, Judge. I will.
All right.
So my name is Robert Fikens, P31894, a specialty court defense attorney. And good morning to you and your staff.
All right, thank you. And so Ms. Wilson, as individuals join us on the A docket, if you could place Mr. Fikens in a breakout room with them, that would be great. And then Mr. Fikens in between, as I'm going from face to face, I'll do some cases, okay?
Yes, Your Honor, thank you.
All right, very good, very good. I'm ready now for the case managers to place their appearance on the record. Ms. Taylor, we will start with you. You're first on my screen.
Good morning, Jasmine Taylor, Specialty Court Case Manager.
All right, good morning, Ms. Taylor. And then Ms. Robbs, good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ebony Robb, Specialty Court Case Manager.
All right, good morning, Ms. Robbs. And then you all should know that in the courtroom, we have Augustine Cruz that's here in court. He is a participant in our specialty court and he's physically in the courtroom. And so good morning to you, Mr. Cruz, and to the young lady that's with you. Good morning. Oh, I'm sorry. I have bad eyes. I'm so sorry. I'm not gonna start this morning off like that. My apologies. I can't see that far. We good. Okay, he said we good. All right, very good. All right, very good. He's from Team Wellness. You're from Team Wellness. Right. Okay, wonderful. Thank you for being here this morning. All right, any preliminary matters before we get started? Let's start with the attorneys first. Any preliminary matters?
No, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
Nothing? All right, then to the case managers, any preliminary matters? No?
No, Your Honor.
No.
All right, wonderful. Then we are going to start off this morning. Are all of our graduates here? Now, somebody is completing today and they're not even here on time, Miss Taylor.
I'm sorry, she did reach out to me and she said she would be a few minutes late as she, had something to do, but I told her it was fine. She will be here shortly, Judge.
All right, I'm still gonna keep going.
Okay.
I am going to start with our individuals who are completing on today. I have two individuals that are completing today, Marquise Creighton and Joshua Howell is completing on today. Yes, Mr. Burton, you were supposed to be
That's
here
why.
today.
I was like, that's
You-
why this morning.
Yes, you needed to witness this on today. And so listen, I am going to place the case numbers on the record and then we will proceed. Mr. Creighton, are you on the screen? There you are. All right, very good. I have the following for Marquise Creighton, case number 200-449-8501. Mr. Creighton, state your full name.
Marquise Creighton.
All right, good morning, Mr. Creighton.
Good morning.
This is it for you. Are you ready today?
Yeah, I've been ready.
You've been ready. I don't blame you. You have been ready. Mr. Creighton, I remember when you came in with your attorney Reed. Is that right, Danny Reed?
Yes, ma'am.
And you were very reluctant about doing this program. And he assured you that you were being placed in good hands. Tell me what are your thoughts about the program?
I really like it to meet new people, and I just want to just move on. I'm going back to school, so that's gonna be my more promise to my parents, and
Yes.
and helping more people like my grandmama and stuff.
Okay. Very good. Do you think that you are better than you were when you came through these doors today than you were a year ago?
Yeah, I was.
All right. What's different about you, Mr. Creighton, if anything?
So my car, I had got to a car accident, and it was like June 3rd, Thursday night. I had got to a car accident, so I'm trying to get my car fixed and move around, but I can't do that right now. So I'm looking for a job still. I'm still looking for a job. So at this point, I'm just gonna go back to school to get a job for computers.
Okay. All right. Very good. And so certainly life is different for you, right?
Yes.
It is. All right. Where are your parents this morning?
At work.
They're at work. All right. Do they know that you're completing on today?
Yes, ma'am.
They do. Make sure you tell them that I am so grateful for their support throughout this program. They have made sure that you were where you were supposed to be at all times until you got your driver's license. And so, listen, I am proud of you. You've made it to the finish line. I'm going to hear from the case manager as to why we are presenting Mr. Creighton for completion on today. Ms. Robs?
Good morning, Your Honor. Before the court, Your Honor, we have Mr. Marquise Creighton, who was admitted into the program July 14th, 2021 for a 12-month term. Your Honor, over the course of the program, he was able to complete outpatient, pay all fees and costs, work towards the completion and initiation of his goals with regard to socialization, employment, and education, and obtain his driver's license. And Your Honor, I'm here to present him on today as a candidate for graduation.
All right, wonderful. Anything from any of the other team? Well, I'm gonna wait to have you address the people that are completing once we've done everybody, okay? If that's okay. All right, so Mr. Creighton, I'm excited for you on today. I do want the Attorney Warfield to make your motion. The matter that Mr. Creighton was before this court on is a dismissible offense. So I will entertain your motion at this time.
Yes, Your Honor, it has been indicated that Mr. Creighton has completed all of his obligations to this mental health court, and I move that at this time his offense be dismissed upon completion.
All right, wonderful. I am granting the motion. And so I need does he have anything else outstanding here at 36th District Court? I don't think that he does. He
Okay.
shouldn't. All right, very good. But I am going to grant that motion. Let's give Ms. Mack just a couple of seconds to look it up for us. He has no outstanding matters. So this case is dismissed. Come on, everybody, let's celebrate Marquise Creighton on his successful completion of the program. All right, Mr. Creighton, I want you to hang with us for 2 seconds. I have 2 more people, only one is on before that I'm going to release on today, but I want to give the team the opportunity to address all of you, okay?
Okay.
All right, congratulations, sir.
Thank you.
All right, you're very welcome. All right, look up Joshua Howell for me. I have case number 200-564-2301. Mr. Howell, state your full name for the record. Uh-oh, we can't even hear you. We still can't hear you. And you're not on mute. Try it now.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
All right,
Now
let
I
me
can't see you. Where are you?
All right, there we go. Joshua Howell.
All right, good morning, Mr. Howell.
Good morning.
Is this a good day for you, sir?
Yes, it's a good day.
Mr. Howell, you are not last on the docket today. You are not going to a breakout room today with an attorney. You have a smile on your face. Mr. Howell, I have a smile on my face. We are in good shape today. Oh my goodness. This is it for you, Mr. Howell. This is it. Come on, tell me what you think. I know, I see you, Mr. Byrne. What you thinking, Mr. Howell?
Man, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I'm gonna miss y'all, man. For real, for real. It's not that I'm gonna miss being in trouble, but it's just like the sense of security. You know, the sense of security y'all give me. That's all. Like to know if I was out here and anything was anything, I could call up Attorney Barton. I just texted Attorney Griffin. He told me he was out the country. So it's just like it's like a home with y'all. That's all it is. It's like family. It's like I'm going out of town on y'all or something, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm leaving y'all
Here's the
home.
wonderful thing. Listen, Mr. Howell, here's the wonderful thing though. Even when you go out of town on family, you can pick up the phone. You can zoom into a courtroom. You can stop when you get back from out of town. You can stop into the courtroom, whatever it takes. We do not throw you all away because you have completed the program. In fact, we want you all to keep in touch with us. Let us know that you're doing well. Let us know if you've hit a bump in the road, or if you even think you're about to hit a bump in the road. You don't need a case at 36th District Court in order to get our assistance. How about that?
Yep.
Once you've completed our program, you don't need a case. You can pick up the phone.
Right.
What you over there doing? Why you wiping your eyes?
Cause man, I don't know. It's just a lot going on. It's like I'm finally here, and then it's like, I don't know. It's almost like, you know, let me put it like this. It's like having a best friend, right? And then y'all striving to go to the same college, and then y'all get them envelopes, and y'all find out y'all going to 2 different colleges. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's the separation part. That's
it's just a physical separation. But just know that we are still here for you. It has been a journey, Mr. Howell. It has been a journey. It's been a journey. It's been ups and downs and downs and downs and downs and then an up. And listen, let me tell you, I appreciate the case managers for not giving up on you, and the team, Mr. Barton, Mr. Griffin, just not giving up. Because, and I want to take this time to just point out, you know, sometimes we get in staffing and we want to give up. A few of us want to say, hey, they've absconded 7 times. Right. And they make sure they say that real loud for the judge to hear. And so, yeah, and they smiling and looking away. I'm not gonna call no names at all.
Right,
But here's a case in point. Mr. Howell gave us hell from day one, gave us hell. But look at Mr. Howell now. Mr. Howell is stable. He tests and his tests are clean. He told us he was not gonna stop smoking weed. And I said, oh, you gonna stop? You gonna stop one way or the other. Or you gonna have a weed ministry at the Wayne County Jail. And he was quick to tell me what he wasn't going to do. And all the things that he said he wasn't going to do, Mr. Howell has done those things. And so you inspire me, Joshua Howell, to keep fighting for people that sometimes don't even know that they need somebody to fight for them. People that don't even recognize that we're fighting for them and not against them. And so I will forever remember you, that you are one of the reasons I get up and I fight, even when I want to terminate people, just send them to jail, get them out of my hair, let them go on with their life and figure it out. You are one of those people, because you showed us, and you definitely showed me, that specialty court works. It works. It works. And so look at you now.
Right.
Got a chance to meet your mama. Where's your mama this morning?
She just took my stepdad to work, man. So she wasn't even gonna be, but it's all on the Ring doorbell though, so we good.
You gonna prove to your mama that you completed today? Because I know she be on your neck. I know she's on your neck.
She woke me up at 7 today.
So you can be in court by way of Zoom at 8:30, right?
That's right.
I love it. Listen, you are fortunate enough to have a mother that does not tolerate nonsense and foolishness and cuckoo mess, and that will push you to greatness because she sees something in you. You are fortunate to have a mother like the mother that you have. And so I'm proud. Yes, sir. So I'm proud of you, Mr. Howell. I'm proud of you.
Hold on, y'all. I gotta go in the house. Pit bull just ran up on me.
What happened?
Yeah, okay. Thank you. It was a pit bull. I just happened to look up and there was a pit bull standing in my grass. I had to get in the house real fast.
Listen, we don't want to see you get beat. Listen.
I know graduation.
Listen. Not on your graduation day. That would be so Joshua Howell, though, that he has to wrestle a pit bull on the day that he's graduating. And he will win. He will win. I'm just saying, he will win. All right, Mr. Howell. I want to hear from your case manager, or from the case manager that's going to present you today as to why we're presenting you for completion. Ms. Robs.
Thank you, Your Honor. Before the court, Your Honor, we have Mr. Joshua Howell, who was admitted into the program September 2nd, 2020, for a term of 12 months. Over the course of the program, Your Honor, Mr. Howell has paid all his fees and costs. He's completed outpatient treatment. He was able to obtain his goals of getting his identification card, employment, obtaining negative screens and dependency, and maintaining his sobriety with no longer using marijuana. On today, Your Honor, it is a privilege to present Mr. Joshua Howell as a candidate for graduation on today.
All right, very good. I am going to thank you, Ms. Rouse. I'm going to hear from the attorney. The charge that Mr. Howell has before me is a dismissible offense. Ms. Mack, does he have any other outstanding matters?
No, he does not.
All right, very good. Ms. Warfield?
Yes, ma'am. Your Honor, it has been indicated that Mr. Howell has successfully completed every obligation of this program, so I now move that his matter be dismissed upon completion.
All right, and so I am granting the motion. The case is dismissed without prejudice. Mr. Howell is in great shape. Come on, let's celebrate Mr. Howell. Yeah. All right. All right, Mr. Howell. All right, Mr. Howell, I need you to stick with me because I do want the remainder of the team to address you all. I know Mr. Barton is just like his feet burning, ready to talk to Mr. Howell. Because listen, Mr. Barton has been here. He has been through it and he has fought for you on many days in staffing, outside of staffing, blowing up my phone, texting me. I'm like, when I see your name, I'm like, I'm not reading this, not today. I don't want to hear from Mr. Barton about Mr. Howell. But he has always been, he and Mr. Griffin have been huge advocates for you to keep you in this program. And so, Mr. Barton, I thank you for that. I thank you for not letting me rest, even when I said I didn't want to hear it. You said, well, you don't have to hear it, but you're going to read it. So I appreciate you.
Go read.
I do. I appreciate you. That's right. You're going to read it. All right. We've got one more to do. Go on mute, Mr. Howard.
Judge,
Miss Cooper.
Judge, please check your chat.
I saw. Let me see. Give me an ROI for that. What you sent? Oh, somebody sent.
Oh.
That wasn't you. That was Miss. Oh, I thought that was from. Can you print me an ROA for the following matter? SP 125-624-31. Yeah. Give me 1 second. Give me just 1 second, please. No, I'm good. I'm gonna be quiet. I won't say nothing I shouldn't be saying. My officer always has my back. It's like, mute, Judge.
Yeah, we gotta make sure.
Yes, I appreciate y'all. You see, I'm not complaining. All right, here. It's taken care of. All right, it's taken care of. All right, Miss Cooper, where are you? There you are, Stacy Cooper.
Yes, how are you?
I am well. How are you this morning?
I'm doing good. I'm down here at Wayne State, just dropped my son off at work. So I'm sitting on the bench, so I won't be in the car.
All right, wonderful. Let me place your case number on the record. I have 200-589-9201. Ms. Cooper, state your full name for me.
Stacy Cooper.
All right, Ms. Cooper, this morning is your date of completion of the program. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
You ready? All right, Ms. Cooper, you still doing well?
I'm doing very well. Yeah, yesterday was my mom's birthday, and I did good. I was depressed all day, but I did good. And I talked to my case manager over at Team Wellness, but I did good.
I'm so glad, Miss Cooper, because you know your mom would want you to do well, right? She would want you to do good on her birthday. And even after her birthday, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yes, very good. And you do know she was one of your biggest cheerleaders, right?
Yeah, she was just about my only cheerleader outside of the court.
Yeah, I don't talk to very few people. I talk to very few people's mothers. And your mother was one that who connected me to her mother? Was that you, Miss Taylor? Her mother, so my mama wanted to speak to me. I'm like,
she was adamant about speaking to you.
I know. I'm like, does she know her daughter is a grown woman? I don't want to talk to no grown woman about another grown woman. She did not care, and I gave in. And Miss Taylor connected us, and I had the opportunity to speak to your mother, and at least 2 occasions. And she loved you, she believed in you, and she was rooting for you. And so I just want to remind you of that. I want to remind you of that, okay?
Yeah.
All right. Miss Cooper, you another one that gave me a hard time when you came to this program. You came fighting and kicking and screaming and doing everything that you could do I don't know what you thought I was gonna do or not do. But now look at you. Look at you. You did it. You did it. What's different about Stacy Cooper today? From the Stacy Cooper that walked through my doors.
Oh wow, it's a lot. It's so many things that's different with me, but the biggest thing that stood out is that I realized that I didn't have to be addicted to drugs to survive and to live and to work and to do my everyday living. Because before this, I didn't think I could survive without using drugs, honestly. And that's one of the biggest things, and getting my mental health back together and making sure I'm on the straight and narrow. I'm not feeling paranoid or anxious anymore because I'm not mixing the medication with the drugs, and just taking my medication every day, knowing that it's helping me and not hurting me. And believe it or not, interacting with other people in treatment and listening to their stories and listening to what they're going through and how they were making mistakes and what they needed to do to correct it, and for me to listen to them to correct myself so that I would be on a downward spiral path. Like the NA books says, jails, institutions, and death. And I done jails and institutions, and I don't want to die. My sons need me. So that's some of the biggest things that have changed in me.
Yes, ma'am. And you've had to work hard, Ms. Cooper, but I want to remind you that you can do it. You can do it. Even though you are leaving us today, you are still connected to services. And I want to encourage you to use those services. Use them. You don't need a ticket at 36th District Court or a case or anything like that. You can pick up, you can still go to team. You can still call that 1-800 number if you're having some issues. You can still call this courtroom. You can still come by this courtroom. You can still call your case manager, whatever you need to do. But I need you to fight to stay in recovery. And you're gonna have to fight every day. It doesn't stop today.
Right.
You can't stop today.
I know it's with my sister, things that trigger me or people that may trigger me, and now that my mom is gone, my baby sister has become my biggest cheerleader, and being able to talk to her and knowing that, somebody is there for me and rooting for me feels good, and it keeps me strong.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And so listen, I want you to hang in there. I want you to continue to do the things that you are supposed to do so that you can continue to stay in recovery. And so listen, I'm looking at some tickets that you got back in October of last year. They put them in the system.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, I'm gonna say this.
I
They
was
put them in the
when that
system.
person got the tickets.
She's
I'm
saying, Judge,
sorry,
that somebody stole her identity and that she was in treatment, which she was during that time when those tickets was obtained. So somebody used her name, and that's where they came from.
So the tickets are dated October 7th. You're indicating that Ms. Cooper was in treatment at that time?
Yes.
Yes.
And we have documentation to show that?
Yes.
Yes, Judge.
Ms. Taylor, thank you. All right, then Ms. Warfield, are you gonna have any issues with me? Because one thing I do know about Stacey Cooper, she would have said something to me, because she knows that I will come for her. She out here doing stuff she ain't supposed to do, right, Ms. Cooper?
Exactly.
I see you, Mr. Howard. Just tell on yourself. I do better. All right, I do better. And so, Ms. Warfield, any objection to, and I need that other ticket that you gave me, which I believe was also issued on that same day. Any objection to the court dismissing those matters? They're all on October 7th, 2021. According to the case manager, Ms. Taylor, she was in fact in inpatient treatment. So she would have been, every time she's been in inpatient treatment, I've had her on restrictions. She's not been able to get out and drive and go.
Right.
And so clearly whoever got these tickets, if they used her name. And so any objection to my dismissing those matters without prejudice?
No objection whatsoever, Your Honor.
All right, very good. So with respect to the following, I have case number SP 125-5862, counts 1 and 2. I am dismissing those matters without prejudice on today. I also have case number, and all of these were issued on October 7, 2021. Case number SP 125-62431. And that way, Ms. Cooper does not have any other outstanding matters here, 36th District Court. Is that correct?
That's correct.
All right, very good. Then that means that you are all set, Ms. Cooper. And the matter that's before the court today for Ms. Cooper is a dismissible offense. And so, Ms. Attorney Warfield, I will entertain your motion.
Yes, Your Honor, as it has been indicated, Ms. Cooper has successfully fulfilled her obligations to this mental health court, and I move at this time that her matter be dismissed upon completion.
Thank you. I am granting your motion. That matter is also dismissed without prejudice. Ms. Cooper, you are in great shape. Congratulations to you. Come on, let's celebrate Ms. Cooper on this morning. Excellent, excellent, Ms. Cooper. All right. I am now going to let the team address our the individuals who have graduated or completed the program on today. And so, team, you may go for it. Mr. Howell, Ms. Cooper, and Mr. Creighton, are you all still on? Yep, I see all three of you. All right, who's gonna start? I'm gonna start with Mr. Barton, because I know he's been sitting over there just rocking in his shoes. Come on, Mr. Barton, what you want to say?
Oh man, can I go down the line real quick? Let me hurry up because I know y'all like you talk too much anyway.
I know he took notes. Go ahead.
First, Brother Creighton, congratulations to you, man. Congratulations to you. The attorney you came in with, I have a high regard for, much respect. So I always appreciate how he handles people and then how his clients respond. Oh,
Wait a minute, we have some noise in the background. I'm gonna mute you, Ms. Cooper. All right, there we go.
So really, let me just sum it up really quick, Mr. Creighton, for you, brother. I've always appreciated your demeanor and how you've come in the court. You've been very respectful to the judge, which is very important. If anybody else is listening, it goes a long way. I didn't say you have to agree. I said you had to be respectful. And that goes a long way with this judge. And you've always been that. And I don't think you've had any hiccups as far as that's concerned or any support. So I'm rooting for you and very proud of you, brother. Let me go to Miss Cooper first, because Miss Cooper, I remember when you were in the courtroom, you were on Zoom, and although it's closed now, but I mean, you were close on the camera and you were looking every which way you would not focus on the court. You did not. And now I'm looking at you, you so focused. You like a whole, oh my God. It's beautiful to see. It is really beautiful to see. I remember us having that huge debate about your son and graduating and how we were going to handle it. And, we were all fighting. It's not about anybody rooting against you or anything like that, because no one in the program ever roots against anyone. It's just about, we're always debating on how we go about helping. Does that make sense? So it's never we're not gonna, it's how do we go about helping these people, and we may have differences there. But I always felt like your son and that support system was very important for you. Your mom, and God rest her soul, so now you putting your sister, your baby sister, in that position to support you in that manner. I think it's very important for you to keep all of us around you. So like the judge said to Brother Howell, who I'll get to now or very briefly, it's not over just because you graduated from this court. I need you guys to know my number. You can call me. Everybody should know and have an attorney's number, whether you're doing something that you intentionally do or not. So I'll leave it with that, Miss Cooper. I'm very proud of you. You have my number if you need anything from me. Same thing for your son. You know, we mentor young boys, so any issues, you send them our way, or send them before is an issue. How about that? Let me go to
Yes.
Brother Howell.
Oh.
Man, man. Man, I'm talking about putting credibility on the line. Not yours. I'm talking about mine, man.
I know.
I called you. Hey, man, listen, man. Don't let me say this and you don't follow up, man. Because I'm telling them that I'm going to go in here and fight for you, but you got to fight for yourself. But let me do. You said earlier about the invitation to two different colleges, man,
Yeah.
and it touched me. But I wanted to tell you, no, it's different. This is about training. So we talked about fighting and all that, and we bought the boxing and everything. This is about training. So
Right.
this court has trained you to the level that it can. You have a new journey that you need to go on. You have a new fighting skill that you need to learn. You got the basics and then some here, stuff that most people wouldn't be able to get at all without that support system. But you do have here now an opportunity, and I'm gonna sum this up, brother, because I don't want to take too long. We'll have to talk offline. But you do have the opportunity now to find out what that next level is. Don't be afraid of it. Sometimes we have that fear of success, especially us as young black men. Well, I don't know if you call me young anymore, but anyway, especially us as black men, sometimes we have that fear of success, which is rooted in that imposter syndrome. You're meant to be here. You
Right.
were meant to graduate. You put in the work, and now you're meant to go to the next level.
Right.
So don't ever feel like it's not supposed to be. If you feel that doubt in yourself, it's because you're doubting that you're not putting in all of the work that you should. So go forth and put in that extra work. I'm gonna leave you with that, man. I'm proud of all three of you. Brother Howell, you already know how I feel.
Most definitely.
Drayton, and then Miss Cooper. I love y'all. So y'all let me know if y'all need me for anything. Thank you, y'all.
All right, thank you, Mr. Barton. All right, anything from any of the other team members as to our graduates?
Judge, I did just want to put on the record, as mentioned in staffing, I noticed that today is July 13th, and I did want to put that Miss Cooper's sobriety date, or the first negative screen that I got from her leaving treatment, was on December 13th. So that would make today the 7-month mark.
Wow,
Good
yeah.
job. Congratulations. That's what's up.
All right. All right, very good. Listen, if nothing else, the one message I want to make sure you all take with you, we do not throw you away. We are still here for you all. Please utilize us. We're making ourselves available because we want you all to stay on this good path that you're on. With that, all of you are good here at 36th District Court. I want you to go and have a great rest of the week, a great life. You'll get all of your documentation in the mail. If you don't get it, you need to call us up and find out where's my stuff. And I want you to go and be great, because greatness is definitely in each of you. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah.
Judge Holmes,
Right. Yes.
you killing the game with them braces. I just gotta let you know that.
Mr. Howard, you got to leave with a bang. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I got to have my Hollywood smile. You just never know, right?
Right.
Take care of Mr. Howard. Lord, I'm going to miss him, I think. All right. Let's do it.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
We have an intern from law school who's working with Grant Poe.
Okay.
I was wondering, because you're an active judge or a live judge, if maybe he can sit in here and kind of see what you do, Your Honor, because he wants courtroom experience.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
And you know, we have some things up today.
As well.
I'm sorry.
Thank you, Professor, as well, so.
Oh, yeah, I am. I'm like, well, me? I am. Yes, I am a professor too.
Yes.
All right.
But yeah,
Very good.
we're looking good today. I hope he comes back for one of the trials. If we have a trial.
Okay.
Because that's great experience.
Yes, it is.
Thank you, ma'am.
All
I
right.
appreciate it.
Good to see you.
Good
I've
to
been
see
missing you.
Good to see
All
you,
right.
Your Honor.
Let's do it. Where's Mr. Dunn? Mr. Dunn, where are you? Is Mr. Dunn on? I don't
He
see
looks like
Mr.
he
Dunn.
is. He stepped away from his camp. Oh, there he goes.
Come on, Mr. Dunn. Miss Taylor fought for you in staffing. Come on. All right. Good morning, Mr. Dunn.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you this morning?
2 hours, I'm tired, but I'm here.
Uh-oh, I can't hear you. You're muffled. Say that again.
I'm here.
We have a bad connection, Miss Taylor.
Hear me?
Yeah, you gotta
that's
stop
all
moving,
right.
Mr. Dunn. You gotta sit in one spot and talk clear so that
Okay, okay.
that's better.
Yes, that's it. Stay right there. Stop
How
moving.
now?
Stay right there. All right, very good. Here we go. I have for Mr. Dunn, Z808-1481. Mr. Dunn, state your full name for me, please.
Dwight Dunn.
All right, Mr. Dunn, how are you doing on this morning?
Sleepy. I just worked 16 hours.
Okay, I heard you even picked up, didn't he pick up another employment opportunity as well?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, Mr. Dunn, I'm happy about you working. You paid us in full, and you may be working towards some other goals, but I want you to make sure you're doing some self-care in between, okay?
Absolutely.
All right, tell me one thing you've done since the last time I've seen you to do some self-care. What kind of self-care have you done since the last time I've seen you?
Well, I've been lifting weights, but I got to go see my doctor for a full check when I get through with this at 10:30.
Okay, so you've been lifting weights?
Yes.
All right, that's relaxing to you?
Yes, yes.
All right, I'm gonna go with that, lifting weights. All right, Mr. Dunn. All right, are you having any issues with working your program?
None whatsoever.
All right, are you having any issues, any concerns that you need us to help you with?
No.
No? All right.
No.
Miss Taylor staffed you on, we staffed your case on yesterday, and she said some really wonderful things about you. And so, Miss Taylor, I'm going to go ahead and let you present.
Okay, so Mr. Dunn is a phase 3 client of ours. He is doing very well. He is in compliance with his treatment plan and his court order. He's in compliance with his drug screens. He has been continuously negative. He is compliant with his therapy sessions. He also did community service at Team Wellness, and he did such a fantastic job that they actually hired him in to be a part of their environmental services. So that is now his new second job. Like you stated, he paid off his fines. So he's doing really well. So on today, we did want to give him a judicial applause as well as an incentive. So Mr. Dunn, I'm going to put 2 gift cards in the mail for you because you've been doing such a great job.
Thank you very much.
All right, come on, let's celebrate. Yes, Mr. Dunn. You are doing a fabulous job, and we want to encourage you to keep up the good work, okay?
Well.
All right, do you have any questions for the team this morning?
And I want to congratulate all the ones who graduated today.
I'm sorry, say that again.
So I want to congratulate all the ones who graduated today.
And you next in line, Mr. Dunn?
Yes.
All right, very good. All right, anything from any of the other team members as to Mr. Dunn? If not, you're going to get your incentives in the mail. And so, Mr. Dunn, I want to encourage you to keep up the great work that you're doing. And then, Ms. Taylor, what would be the face-to-face court date for Mr. Dunn?
Mr. Dunn will complete a face-to-face on August 3rd, 2022 at 10:35 a.m.
All right, very good. Did you get that, Mr. Dunn?
I would like to your permission to go write that down so I won't forget it, if I may.
All right, you can write it down. And listen, because of you're going to be released on today. And so when you write it down, you then can sign off, okay?
Okay. Now, what's the date?
All right.
What is the date? I gotta write it down.
It's August 3rd.
Okay, August 3rd, 10:35.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay.
And you're all set to go.
Well, thank you. God bless you now.
Thank you, Mr. Dunn.
All right. Thanks to you. Take care.
All right, bye now.
All right. All right, very good. Let's keep going. I am ready now to go to the phase 3 individuals. I'm going to ask everybody in phase 3 to remain in the courtroom until we have completed all of our phase 3 candidates. All right, who has a phase 3 candidate?
I have 2 phase 3 candidates, Your Honor. I have Miss Aaliyah Riggins on today.
All right, wonderful, Miss Riggins. Good morning to you.
Good morning. How are you?
I am well. How are you today?
I'm good, thank you.
That's good. Let me place your case number on the record, Z8050941. State your full name.
Aaliyah Riggins.
All right, Miss Riggins. We staffed your case on yesterday. Miss Taylor reported that you are doing extremely well, that you are taking care of business, you're engaged in your counseling and all of those wonderful things. And so I want to hear from you. How do you feel you're doing?
I feel I'm doing good.
Okay. Tell me what you've been doing that makes you feel like you're doing good.
Everything you said is very true. I've been staying compliant with the court. I like my therapist, so our conversations are always fun and in depth. You know, we laugh, but we also get down to the nitty-gritty. So that's always good.
All right. Very good. Very good. And so are you having any issues that you need the court to address or the team to address?
No, I'm okay.
All right. How's your mom doing?
She's good. She got a cold. She slept under the fan. So she's working herself back to health, but she's good.
She's doing good. All right. Very
Thank you
good.
for
How'd you do for the? Oh, absolutely. I don't know if you've seen, what's the name of the newspaper, the Spotlight or the, I'm butchering the name. What's it called?
Hold on. It's called. The Shot News.
Oh, I'm all wrong. The Shot News. There's a newspaper called The Shot News. There is a beautiful picture of you and your mother.
Oh my God.
In that newspaper from our graduation.
Okay.
Yes. And so if you get an opportunity, I don't know if he left extra ones here.
This is the extra one.
Okay. Yep. So you can probably come by the court and pick up one. But yes, there's a beautiful picture of you and your mom that's in there. And I think you should have it.
And you're in.
Yes,
And I'm in
I
it
love
too.
that.
Yes. All right. Very good. So tell me, how did you do for the holiday?
It was decent. Like my second family, it's like friends of family that I grew up with since I was a kid. They had a family reunion that whole weekend. So I went for one day out of the weekend. It was cool. It was fun. I didn't stay long. I find it's kind of irritating to me to constantly tell people I can't drink, like I'm on probation. You know, as the night go on, people forget because they're intoxicated. So I didn't stay long, but it was good seeing everybody. And I couldn't eat because I don't eat meat. So another reason not to stay long.
There you go. But you made it. You did well.
Yeah.
All right. Very good. Let me hear from the case manager, Ms. Taylor, as to Ms. Riggins.
Yes, Judge. As stated, Ms. Riggins is in compliance with the treatment plan and court order. Her therapist reported that she's doing very well in therapy. We have no issues there. She's compliant with her drug screens as well. She's continuously negative. She is employed, and she also obtained new employment as well that she just started on July 11th. So she's very productive with her time. She paid off her fines. And she is on track to be promoted to phase 4 fairly soon. So she's doing very well.
All right, very good, very good. Anything, well, I'm gonna save it till the end. No different recommendations for Ms. Riggins, is that correct?
Correct, Judge.
All right, what would her next date be, her face-to-face?
Her face-to-face will be on August 3rd, 2022 at 10:35 a.m.
All right, and that is the week before her scheduled hearing, right?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. All right, did you get that, Ms. Riggins?
I did, thank you.
All right, very good. If nothing else, I'm gonna have you place on mute. Hold up for a second until I finish all of my phase 3s, okay?
Okay.
All right, very good. Mr. Rosenthal, you wanted to introduce someone to the court?
Yes, good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
We have Jake Babish here. I think Attorney Darnell Martin, also known as Jake Babish, he's here sitting with us, and he is going to be kind of observing the court, Your Honor. But he's here. He's definitely willing to learn. He's been with the police department with Mr. Ho, correct? Mr. Hop.
Oh, Grant Hop. I used to work with
Yes,
Grant
yes.
Hop.
And so he's been with him, Your Honor, and now he's gonna spend some days with us. I think this is a great court to learn from.
Wonderful, wonderful. Good morning to you, Mr. Babish.
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. What law school?
Michigan State.
Michigan State. Wonderful. Are you completed? Where are you?
Just finished my first year.
You going back, right?
Yes.
Okay, I used to quit every semester. I would say, I'm not going back. I'm not going back. And then somebody would remind me, my last job was teaching 3rd grade in Houston's independent school district. And someone would kindly say, would you prefer to go back and teach 3rd grade? I'm like, oh, let me register. I gotta do this thing. Yeah, I quit every semester. I was not going back. And so listen, hang in there. You got the hardest part behind you.
And look at the judge now.
I know, I would quit every semester. I really would. I would quit every semester. I'm not going back.
This is one out of all the courts, this is one of the best courts because we do so much in here, especially courts with the traffic. So this is one-stop shop here. Everything.
Yes. Yes. So if you have any questions, if you have anything that you want to add to, by all means, let me know. I don't know if he has stickies or whatever, wave. Get Ms. Mack's attention, write it down, and we'll talk about it, okay?
Thank you.
All right, very
Thank you
good.
so much,
Thank you,
Your Honor.
Mr. Rosenthal.
I'm gonna be in and out. I just have to check and brief you real quick. Is that okay? with
Oh,
you?
absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. All
I'll be
right,
right
thank
back.
you.
I'll be right back.
All right, let's do it. Who do we have next in phase 3?
Your Honor,
Who do we have next?
Your Honor, I have Miss Lisa Linebarger.
All right, Ms. Linebarger, good morning to you.
You guys have to reconnect her camera, Judge, because it was disabled.
Oh, Ms. Wilson, you have her? There we go. All right, good morning, Ms. Linebarger. Okay, while she's unmuting, I have case number 210-443-8101. Ms. Linebarger, state your full name for me, please.
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am, I can.
Lisa Linebarger.
All right, how are you this morning, Ms. Linebarger?
I'm doing a little bit better, but my memory ain't too sharp.
Oh, okay.
'Cause I had
All right.
I got too many appointments and doctor's office I gotta go to, like it seemed like every other day. But I've been doing fine.
Okay,
Yeah, I've been
very
doing-
good. Listen, Ms. Linebarger, to help you out with that memory issue, if you can get a journal, a tablet, a piece of paper, write things down.
I've been trying that too, but then the doctors, just like today, I didn't know I had a doctor appointment at 1 o'clock. They come to my house though. They had to call and
Okay.
remind me, because I be forgetting with this medication. I'm still on my blood is still low. So I had to go take blood tests every other day or something like that. And I be forgetting stuff because when I can remember I came to court on the wrong day.
Yeah,
About
it
a
was
week
okay.
ago, and I've been doing things like I be missing stuff. So I have
Okay.
to, either my son had to help remind me, and he been going back to work. So I'll be here by myself most of the time. I'm trying to remember everything that I'm supposed to do with the court and the hospital and doctor visits and all that. So I have to, my nerves still a little bad. But other than that, I'm doing okay. Still having
All
the
right,
pains
Ms.
and stuff, but
Lombard.
I'm doing okay.
Are you going to you're taking care of your medical, right? You're doing everything that they tell you to do?
Yeah, I'm doing everything that because I need to know, because now they saying my kidneys might be infected. So now I got to go see a kidney specialist. So
Okay.
I'm trying to do everything, and I can't remember everything.
All right, so I want you to make sure, and I'm happy to hear that you're doing everything that the doctor tells you to do.
Yeah,
That's
and
very, very
I
important.
enjoy my talks with Miss Griffin, and I just met Miss Robs. So
All right.
I enjoy my
Very
talks
good.
with them.
All right,
They
very
keep me
good.
going. They keep me going because they give me somebody to talk to since I don't have no friends no more.
Oh, well, all right, that's good. They're good people to talk to then.
Yeah.
Miss Griffin and Miss Rouse, good people to talk to. All right, Miss Linebarger, one of the things that is so important, maybe make a note for yourself. You have to call every morning for your testing. Okay?
Yeah. I think I missed one Monday because I was talking to Miss Griffin and I told her I was waiting on them to call my color because I already paid for all this month. I always pay a month ahead of time. And I think, I don't know if I missed Monday or not, but I did call them. And they said they called my color Monday. And I told them I didn't hear it because I called him twice. And he said, I don't know what you're going to do then. I said, well, I can't do nothing but go tell the judge the truth. So they said if she let you pass, then you could come up here today, but I have to pay $40. So.
Why do you have to pay $40?
Because I missed it. My color. And
Does
when
that
you
sound
miss,
right, Ms.
so
Rouse?
I ain't trying to miss no test because you got to pay $40 if you got to go in and test again.
Yes, Your Honor, that does, if they don't go in on their color, because I actually talked to Ms. Linebarger this week about that. And she did indicate, that they did let her know that her color was called and that she was supposed to go in and test. But they do normally, Your Honor, when they're unannounced tests, they do charge you approximately about $20 more just to be a walk-in.
All right, so Miss Linebarger, you've got to go test, okay? Yeah. I'm not gonna have you test today, but I need you to call. You need to make a note every single day.
Okay, I still got one more time I got to go test this week, so I'll be there.
But Your Honor, if I may, if Ms. Linebarger can come down to the court once a day and test, considering that she did miss, because I just looked it up today and saw that the exact date that Ms. Linebarger is speaking about is that is the day that she missed. Now we did discuss.
I have to try to find the ride because my son gone to work.
Okay, because we did discuss, her being in the hospital, that there was an issue there, but we did address, the miss being in the hospital, but we did talk about, her staying on task with her task. So if she could,
and so go ahead, Ms. Rob.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, if she could come down today and test, that would be great. Because we're open till 4.
I have what time y'all stop testing? Because I have a doctor's appointment when he come out today.
4 o'clock.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll try to be there.
I think she has to get here. She has to get here before 3:30.
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor.
Yes.
About 3:15.
I can see if I can get a ride down there sometime this morning, because like I say, everybody around here going to work. So
I understand, Ms.
I can
but you're gonna have to work.
I can still go up to the testing center because that's right across the bridge.
Okay, so Ms. Linebarger, this is what we're saying to you. I particularly don't want you to spend $40, but if you have $40 to spend on testing, then go ahead and test there at ATS today. If you don't have $40, then you're gonna have to find a way here today to 36 District Court. Hold on, don't talk with me. Give me a second. If you don't have the $40, then you will have to come here to 36 District Court and test. But either way, you must test on today.
Okay, I got the $40 there because I got money there, so I can just test up there because it's closer.
Okay, all right, so you must test today.
I'll be
All
there
right.
to test. Thank you,
All
Judge.
right. Yes,
I'm
ma'am,
trying
we're
to
gonna
get
work
better.
with
I'm
you.
trying to get better.
And you will,
It's
you
kind of
will.
bad right now because of this illness. Because I went and paid for all my tests, and I ain't trying to miss no tests. I ain't trying to go to
Mhm.
jail. I don't want to. That's one thing I'm scared of. So
I understand.
trying to do
I
right.
understand. So that means, Miss Linebarger, you gotta work this program.
I'm
If
trying
you
my
don't wanna
best.
go
I
to
keep
jail,
telling
you
Miss
gotta work
Griffin
the
them.
program.
I keep telling Miss Griffin them. I got 3 more months. I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna finish. And they pushing me. They was like, "You could do it. You could do it." I'm trying my best.
All right. Very
I'm
good.
finally gaining a little
All
my
right.
weight back, but I'm
Okay.
I'm doing it. I'll go
All
up
right,
there
Miss
today. I'll go up there today because it's like right around the corner. I can just
Miss
go.
Linebarger, if you keep cutting me off and talking over
I
me, I
am
don't know
so
what I'm
sorry
gonna
because
do.
my nerves
I'm
just
sitting
kind of
over
bad.
here. I'm sitting over here going, okay, I'm gonna let her talk. And as soon as I say something, you just go right
I'm
in.
sorry, my nerves kind of bad because I'm scared of going.
My
to jail.
nerves bad this morning too. Somebody done this upset me this morning. So we both got bad nerves. So let's step back and let me say the stuff I need to say for my record.
Okay, I'm
I
sorry.
got it. Listen, I'm applauding you because you are taking care of your medical. I still need you to work the program. I still need you to work the program. We are going to work with you. You know that. We're going to work with you, but you still have to meet the standards of the program. So I just want you to hang in there, okay, Miss Linebarger?
Okay.
All right. Let me hear Miss Robs. What else do you want to add as to Miss Linebarger?
Your Honor, outside of that, during staffing, Ms. Griffin did indicate that she was in compliance with her therapy there. She, prior to this missed screen, Your Honor, she's had all negative screens, no issues in that area. So we did, we are addressing Ms. Linebarger that you do need to test on today. Your Honor, she has paid off all her fees and costs. She's in compliance. I have no issues. Glad that Ms. Linebarger has her son as a support system. And in addition to that, Your Honor, I want to mail out to Ms. Linebarger a red planner to assist her with remembering the court requirements so that can be just a help to her in that area. But Your Honor, she's doing well overall.
All right, very good, very good. All right, Miss Linebarger, you're doing well. What's next, Miss Robs?
Your Honor, a face-to-face on August the 3rd, 2022 at 10:35 a.m.
All right, did you get that, Miss Linebarger?
Yeah, the face-to-face is just talking to her, right?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
I want to say congratulations to all the graduates today. That kind of had me in tears. I can't wait to get there.
Yes, ma'am. And you will keep working at it. You will. Okay?
All right. I'm going to drop at 7 o'clock because they dropped already this morning.
All right. Very good. Very good. Let me place you on mute and let's see, do we have any more phase 3?
Yes, Judge. We do. I have Mr. Vicentainer on today. He is a phase 3 client.
Where is Mr. Vicentainer?
He's
Mr.
on.
Vicentainer,
Good morning, Your
to
Honor.
you. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am doing well. I told Miss Taylor in staffing yesterday, I feel like I haven't seen you or talked to you in forever. That's just how it feels.
Yeah, doing the once a month court, it does feel like it's been a lot longer.
I know, but I heard you're doing well.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying my treatment at the Guidance Center. I have a great therapist, a great psychiatrist, a peer coach there. So I've been working on that. I went to my primary care, had an annual physical, went to my optometrist, had an eye exam and new contacts. Now I'm working on getting caught up with the dentist is the last thing I have left. I redid my resume and my references for applying for jobs. And I'm just waiting on my community service assignment to work off that part of my fines and fees.
All right, and Ms. Taylor is working with you on getting that community service assignment together because she did inform me that you needed to do so to reduce your fines and your costs. Mr. Vicentainer, you've made up your mind that you're just gonna work it?
Yep. Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I'm so glad. Tell me what you've been doing since the last time I've seen. I mean, it sounds like you've been doing a whole lot to take care of you. But is there anything else that's going on? We had a holiday, we had a couple of holidays.
Just being productive and sober. I've been taking my dogs for walks all the time, spending time with my parents. My dad's back to riding his motorcycle, so I've gone on a few rides with him on that. Just, playing tennis, getting back to the things I enjoy.
All right, very good. I'm really glad to hear that. Are you having any issues, any difficulties that you need us to address?
No, the only question I did have was if we were still going to get rid of my toddler curfew this time.
Oh, let me hear from Miss Taylor. Miss Taylor?
Yes, we did discuss that, Judge, and you just kind of wanted to give it a minute to see how he did with it. And I have no bad news or anything to report, so I think he's in good standing.
All right, you ready, Mr. Vicentainer?
Yes, Your Honor. Though they did call me last night because I'd had the 6 o'clock curfew before, and I was out walking my dog at 6:15, and they called me, and I'm like, "Why are you calling?" I'm like, "It's been 9 o'clock for the last month, and I've been going out after 6 o'clock." So I don't know what happened, but they called me at 6:15. I just told them that it'd been moved
Okay,
on. But
that you were good.
yeah, no, I haven't. I've been very good about not violating.
All right, very good. Any objection from any of the members of the team to remove the tether for Mr. Vicentainer?
No objection.
All right, then I am going to remove the tether. And so Ms. Taylor, that's through house arrest, is that correct?
Yes, Judge.
All right, and so let's do that. Get him set up. You can't remove it. They have to come out or you have to go to them to get it removed, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, but Ms. Taylor, we'll arrange for that to happen today, okay?
Thank you very much.
All right. Yes, thank you. Thank you for working your program. Let's hang in there. Mr. Vicentainer, I heard you say that you're working on your resume. Do you need any help from us with respect to job leads?
I mean, I would appreciate it. I'm not going to be going right back to healthcare, but I do have a business degree, so I'm looking for alternatives for the time being.
All right, Ms. Taylor, can we be instrumental, not just Ms. Taylor, in just giving him information about employment or what have you?
Yes, Judge. As far as myself,
Yes.
I'll email him some employment resources that I know of. So I'll send that via email.
Thank you. And I know Guidance Center does also do supportive employment too. I've been talking to my therapist about that they help finding jobs as well.
Okay.
All right, very good. All right. If nothing else for Mr. Vicentainer, Ms. Taylor, what's next?
Mr. Vicentainer will have a face-to-face on August 3rd, 2022 at 10:35 a.m.
All right, did you get that, Mr. Vicentainer?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, wonderful. I'm so glad to see you. You are doing extremely well. I just want to encourage you to keep up the great work. You are almost there. Okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Keep going.
Yes,
Keep
Your Honor.
going. All right, very good. If nothing else, are there any other phase 3
No, Judge.
individuals?
He was our last
That's
phase
it.
3.
All right, let me open it to the team. Anything you want to say to our phase 3 participants at this time?
Just briefly, Your Honor, Mr. Vicentainer, make sure I'm back here when you graduate, okay? That's my guy from the beginning, so. All right.
Yeah, there you go.
I did
All
just
right,
wanna
anybody
give
else?
Yep, few words of encouragement very quickly. You guys have done more and you guys can look back on more than you have in front of you. Whether it feels like it or not, some days you are better than how you came in. So just stay the course. You are almost there. You have more behind you than you do in front of you. So keep going.
Yes, Wonderful. All right, for my phase 3 participants, Miss Riggins, you have a question, Miss Riggins?
Yes, I'm so sorry. I totally forgot what you said the picture was on. What's the name of it?
What is it called? Oh, the Shot News. The Shot News. It's a newspaper.
Okay.
The Shot, SHOT.
Okay, thank you.
The Shot News. All right, and you all should look at it because it's pictures from graduation. All right, so I'm going to excuse Miss Riggins, Miss Linebarger, and Mr. Vicentainer. You all continue to do well, very proud of you, and have a great rest of the week. All right, bye-bye. All right, I am ready to go to phase 2. I am going to start with Devin. Wait, let me go to Mr. Mott. I want to do Mr. Mott. Good morning, Mr. Mott. Oh, unmute for me.
Good morning, Judge Holmes.
How are you?
I'm doing better, getting better.
Okay, I heard your procedure was successful, and so I'm glad to see you, that you're doing well. Listen, we had an opportunity. Oh, let me place your case number on the record. I did not place Mr. Vicentainer's case number. It was 19045196001. And now for Derek Mott, I have Z8058231. Mr. Mott, state your full name for me.
Derek Vincent Mott.
All right. And so, Mr. Mott, we staffed your case on yesterday. The team determined, because of the prescriptions that you're taking, that I am going to suspend your time from the program again for another 30 days, which at that time you should be finished with the medications that are not allowed in the program. And that will we'll make sure that we have all of the time that we need for you to work the program, because none of this time that we're suspending you goes toward the program. And so we'd like to put you out another 30 days. How do you feel about that?
Yes, that give me some time to get myself together, and I'll come back to get this program over with and do what I have to do.
Okay, very good. And so, Ms. Taylor, I know that before I had him contacting you, he had to check in weekly with you. I'd like to continue that.
Okay.
For the next 30 days, just check in, make sure that he stopped the medication, and so that he can be on track to join us again in 30 days. And Ms. Taylor, what day would that take us out to?
Mr. Mott will then return to court on August 10th, 2022 at 8:35 a.m. via Zoom.
Okay.
All right, very good. Did you get that, Mr. Mott?
August 10th.
All right, wonderful. Continue to take really good care of yourself, okay?
I am.
And check in with Miss Taylor weekly, okay?
I do.
All right, wonderful.
Okay.
Take care. Good to see you. I'm excusing you, Mr. Mott.
All right. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Judge. Bye-bye.
You're very welcome. Bye-bye. All right, let's go to phase 2. I'm going to ask all of the phase 2 individuals to please stay with me until I have completed all of my phase 2 people. I'm starting first with Devin Allen. Good morning, Miss Allen.
Good morning.
All right, I have for you case number Z8066451 and case number 125245811. State your full name for me, Miss Allen.
Devin Allen.
All right, Miss Allen, how are things going with you?
Well, it's a little rough right now. My spirits is broken, and I'm looking for resources for what's going on with me and my kids. So yeah, I talked to Miss Rives and Miss Griffin yesterday. So
all right. And so, Miss, we did talk about your case in staffing, and we made some recommendations, and I'm certain Miss Rives is going to circle back to you about some of the recommendations that were made as far as housing resources. We want to make sure that, you know, I know you're concerned, but we're gonna connect between Ms. Rives and Ms. Griffin to make sure that you have housing resources available to you and your kids, okay? In addition, there was some discussion about car repairs, and I believe Ms. Taylor may have mentioned or Ms. Robbs, I can't remember, that there's some aid through the state
Yes.
that may be able to assist you with getting you and your daughter with respect to getting repairs to the car, so that you are able to gain employment and have the ability to stay employed so that you can get to work. And so Ms. Rouse will have some conversation with you about that. And so, listen, I hear you say that your spirits are broken. Your spirit is broken, but I want to encourage you that we are working behind the scenes to help you to connect to resources. And I hope that you're doing everything, because we can only do so much, that you're doing everything, your part, to make sure we can connect you with resources so that there's no break in the services that you need, okay?
Yes.
All right. And so, Ms. Robbs, I know it's gonna circle back. We just staffed on yesterday afternoon. And so she'll circle, and then she had court this morning. She'll circle back with you today about those resources. Also, Ms. Robbs, I did not mention in staffing, and maybe I did. Please also, let's reach out to Mr. Bowser with DHHS. He has been very instrumental in helping us with respect to housing, as well as Lake Ridge, because I know they have independent apartment living as well. And so, Ms. Allen, we are on it. We are working behind the scenes to help you, okay?
Yes, thank you.
All right, very good. Now, in spite of the things that are going on, are you doing the things that you need to do to stay in compliance with your program and to work on you?
Yes.
All right, very good. You're showing up where you should show up?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. How did you do for the holiday?
I've just, at this point in time, because my family, they still drink and smoke and stuff, I just stay to myself. I don't participate, so that I won't feel intrigued or anything. So yeah.
All right, very good, very good. And as you continue with your services through team, I'm hoping that they will give you some skills to be able to cope with when you have family members, because we want to be with our families during the holiday, but hopefully they'll align you with some skills so that you're able to be around your family and not indulge, and maybe even help them, right? So
Yeah, I know.
Make sure you're sharing that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I said I know, right?
Yeah, help them. So make sure you're sharing that with your counselor, that you have some family members, you want to be around family, but it's difficult because of the practices or the things that they engage in, so that they can work on a skill set to help you with that. Okay?
Okay.
All right, very good. Do you have any questions or anything else you want to share with the team on this morning?
No, not at this time.
No? All right, Ms. Robbs, let me hear from you as to Ms. Allen.
Yes, Your Honor. As indicated yesterday during staffing, Ms. Allen is, despite what she is going through, she still remains adamant about, progressing in her program. She still complies. She remains compliant, Your Honor. We are looking into some resources for her so that, she can get those things taken care of, so that, she gets back on track in those areas. However, Your Honor, she's compliant with her testing. She's compliant with her, her outpatient with her therapist, Ms. Griffin. She's doing well. I don't have any issues to report at this time with Ms. Allen.
All right, very good. Thank you, Ms. Robbs. Ms. Allen, do you have any questions for the team this morning?
No, ma'am.
All right, anything else from any of the other team members asked to Ms. Allen? No? All right, with that, Ms. Robbs, what's the date for the face-to-face for Ms. Allen?
Your Honor, would I be able to do a face-to-face with Ms. Allen on August 3rd, 2022, but I'll have contact with Ms. Allen before that date.
Okay, wonderful, yes. I'll schedule for docketing purposes August 3rd at 10:35 a.m. But yes, you'll have some discussion. Thank you so much, Ms. Robbs.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Allen, I'm gonna have you mute until I finish phase 2, okay?
Okay.
All right, good to see you today. Hang in there, all right?
I will. Thank you. Good to see you
And
too.
very proud of you. And very proud of you. In spite of everything that's going on, ma'am, you are working your program. That's awesome.
Thank you.
All right. All right, very good. Okay, let me go to, I have Demetrius Green. Where's Miss Green? Case number 200-459-2101. Miss Green, good morning to you.
Good morning.
How are you this morning?
I'm doing fine.
That's good. All right, I see I almost smile this morning. You teasing me? You gonna smile or not? There you go. There you go. All right, Miss Green. How are things going with you?
Everything's going fine as for right now. Just having a little issues.
All right. I'm sorry. I didn't hear the last part.
I'm having a little issues, but I'm still stepping in stone.
All right. You having some issues?
Yes, my car was stolen the weekend.
No. They haven't recovered it?
My son found it around the corner.
Did they damage it really bad?
They broke the window and took the muffler.
And they don't understand. They do all of that for those little things and cause us all kind of heartache, right?
Yes, it does.
All right. Are you working on getting it repaired?
Yeah, my son just started back working, so he's trying to get there.
All right. I'm so sorry to hear that happened to you. That really, that sucks. But
Yeah.
listen, let's work to try to get it repaired so that you can get back up and running, okay?
Yeah.
All right. Very good. And so, wait a minute. Who's the case manager for Miss
Me,
Green?
Judge.
All right. How often is Miss Green tested?
Ms. Green tests twice a week at gyms.
All right. Would it help? Do we have funds available to help her with testing for a couple of weeks while she's trying to recover with this car?
Yes, Judge, I believe we do.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
I'm sorry. Yes, we do, Judge.
Okay, let's cover her testing. Can we would 2 weeks help you, Miss Green?
Yes, it will, Judge.
All right, let's cover her testing for 2 weeks. Okay. And then we'll go from there, okay?
Thank you.
All right, and so that'll give you a second to breathe so you can get this car thing together, okay?
Thank you so much.
All right, very good, very good. How did you do for the holiday?
I did good. I was with my grandbaby.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you did really good, right?
We made him a little lemonade stand.
Oh, how nice. How nice. Little entrepreneurs, right?
Yes. We started
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
All right. Are you having any difficulties that you need the court to address, Ms. Green?
Well, I'm not getting what's going on with the housing right now because they still got me as about to be evicted. So I'm trying to understand this. I don't know what's going on with the program that I signed up for, supposed to be helping with the funds, but I don't know what's going on. I called them, they tell me they sent the checks out, they did this, they did that, but they still sending me putting eviction notices in my door for the amount that I owe. And I'm not understanding what's going on. And it's too overwhelming for me, but I'm just still trying to step the ground and go with the program.
All right. So Ms. Green, who are you getting the money through?
It's called SIRA program.
All right. And so Ms. Taylor, are you familiar with this program that she's speaking of? This is not one you referred her to?
No, Judge.
Your Honor, if I may, I'm a little bit familiar with the SARA program, just with the landlord-tenant matters that we handle here privately. I can go into a breakout room with Ms. Green to see, maybe I can give her a little bit of information or see if I can help in any way.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm gonna have you do that after her hearing. I'm gonna have you go in a breakout room with her because we don't want her to get evicted And it sounds like she's gotten a program that said they've sent out the check. So you can give her some insight and help her through that process as much as you can, okay?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Wonderful. All right, thank you. All right, Miss Green. So listen, there's another glimmer of hope right there. So
Yes.
let's work it.
Yes.
Let's work it.
Yes,
All
ma'am.
right. Anything else?
No, ma'am. That's it. That's the only thing that's bothering me right now. Other than that, I've been okay.
All right. Very good. Miss Taylor, let me hear from you as to Miss Green.
Miss Green is doing well at this time. She is compliant with your court order and her treatment plan. She is consistently attending her sessions in her groups, as well as AANA sessions. She is compliant with the drug screen. She has been negative since March 13th of 2022. Oh, and so that's what March, 4 months on today for her sobriety day.
Okay, yeah. Come on. Yeah. All right.
Yes, and so I have no issues or concerns to report other than the things that she reported she's struggling with.
Okay, very good. All right. Let's see. Is there anything else from any of the other team members before Ms. Green goes into a breakout room? Anything? No? All right. Then I need a return. It's going to be a face-to-face date for Ms.
Yes.
Green.
Her face-to-face date will be on next week, July 20th, 2022 at 10:35, because the following week we will not be here.
Yes, ma'am. All right. Did you get that, Ms. Green?
I did. Thank you.
All right. Very good. I am going to have Ms. Wilson place Ms. Green and Attorney Warfield in a breakout room. And then once you're finished with Ms. Green, she is free to leave. She can come back, and if I should be finished with phase 2, she'll be free to leave. All right. Thank you. Let's keep going. I have for phase 2.
Ms. Sharkay Walker.
Miss Walker. Let's do it, Miss Walker. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
How are you this morning?
Fine.
That's good. I'm going to place your case numbers on the record. I have you 617-64621, case number Z80721991. Miss Walker, state your full name for me, please.
Sharkay Lanisha Walker.
All right, Miss Walker, how are you today?
Fine. Good.
You doing fine?
Yes.
Okay. All right, very good. Tell me what you've been doing since the last time I've seen you. It seems like I haven't seen you in a while either.
Well, I've been doing, I haven't been doing nothing for real. Been eating a lot.
Man, why are you eating a lot?
I don't know. I guess food is good to me. I don't know. I love food.
That's a good reason. I'll take that one. Yes, ma'am. I will take that reason over any other. Food is good to me. Come on,
Yes.
Miss Walker. All right. I need you to get up and move around though, right?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
All right, Miss Walker. Okay, I heard that you're not on the job.
Nope.
All right. We got to work at that, right, Miss Walker?
Yes.
Getting there and staying there, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
All right. What's your plan? What's your plan about
Well,
employment?
I'm waiting on my ID in the mail, and I'm gonna go to I think it's called at Works, I think. I don't know if that's what it's called, but I'm gonna go up there and see what they got for me. And I'm also looking online for jobs too.
Okay. Also, I want you to connect with your case manager, or where are you going to your counseling at?
Teen Wellness.
All right. I want you to check in with Teen Wellness, as well as your case manager with us, to talk about some employment leads, and whether it's training and employment or just straight up employment. And so We need to do that because I want you to get somewhere, secure employment and be able to maintain, okay?
Yes.
All right, wonderful. In spite of that, you've been doing good, doing everything that you're supposed to be doing.
Yes.
All right, how's the living situation going?
Great. Good.
It's still going, okay, wonderful. And your grandmother?
Yeah, she's moving, so I'm gonna help her move one of these days. So she needed to go on Zoom, I think a couple weeks ago, and I had to help her because I was like, well, I'll be on Zoom, so I'm gonna help you out with it. So I helped her
Very
out.
good. Very good. All right, is there anything that's going on that you need our help with or that you need to bring to our attention?
The drop-in situation, like I'm trying to dig up change, save my little 25 cents aside, just to, keep, going and paying my for dropping. So I'll be saving the money that I guess Xing, borrowing.
All right, we're gonna help. We talked about that in staffing. I believe that we are going to help you with that testing. Whose case is Miss Walker? Is that you, Miss Taylor?
Yes, Judge.
All right. I can't read my handwriting. What did we say we were? What was the recommendation?
We said from staffing that we are going to cover her screens for 30 days to help her out.
And she
due to her
tests how
situation.
many times per week?
We're going to reduce it.
To one time per week?
Yes.
Yes. All right. So Miss Walker, for now, we're going to reduce your testing to one time per week, and we're going to cover it for the next 30 days because by that time, hopefully you will have secured employment and you'll be able to cover your testing, or you'll have to come here to 36th District Court to test, okay?
Yes. Yes.
All right. Very good. All right. What else do you need us to look at?
That was it. That was the only thing, I was worried about. Just continue paying for my testing and stuff. So once I get that complete, I'll be happy after I'm done.
All right. Very good. What do you think about your services that you received through Team Wellness?
Oh, it's great. I gotta talk to I gotta get me some sleeping pills because I be up every night for real. Can't get no sleep. So I will be talking to her about it today.
Okay, talk to your counselor, your doctor about it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yes.
All right. Very good. Miss Taylor, what else would you like me to know about Miss Walker?
Nothing in addition at this time, Your Honor.
All right. If nothing else, what's her return or her face-to-face date?
Her face-to-face day will also be on next week, which will be July 20th, 2022 at 10:35 a.m.
All right. Did you get that, Miss Walker?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Very good. For now, I believe that those are all of the phase 2 that I have that's been on this morning. That's who I'm releasing right now. And so I'll open it to the team. Is there anything you'd like to say to Miss Allen or Miss Walker?
Really quick, Judge, my apologies. I know we discussed Mr. Kidd. There was a little bit of confusion in staffing, but I do see that he is on the screen today. He was on the docket and he is a phase 2 client as well.
Oh, so you all have to hold up for 1 second. Let me do Mr. Kidd. So clearly my note was wrong. So I'll need you to present on him after I place his case number into the record so I can update my notes, okay? All right. Very good. Mr. Kidd, I have case number 1904605-701. State your full name for me, Mr. Kidd.
George Regis Kidd.
All right. How are you today?
I'm fine.
Okay. You're at work today?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. How's that going?
Well, we're in the process of moving to a different yard, so it's like I missed one of my therapist appointments, but followed up with my other therapist because I go to Teen Wellness and Pop-Off.
Why are you going to two? I don't understand that.
I told
I have you listed as Pop-Off.
yeah, I told Teen Wellness that I don't need to no longer go there, but they still keep calling me and they said that it's not interfering with my therapy. No, I only got 20 sessions through social service or Medicare. So they steady calling me, but I do like going to Teen Wellness because they're giving me a little bit more service than Pop-Off. Now, Pop-Off is fine with Keith Graham. He keep me informed, keep me in line. But Miss Griffin, I talk to her more than I do Miss Helms.
That shouldn't be.
Yeah, I wasn't
So-
aware of this, Judge, and I guess I would say if you allow, if he's saying he's going to two places, but he prefers team over Pop-Off, then maybe he can just keep all of his services at team because Mr. Kid, it's not conducive to you to be going to two different places. So if you prefer team, would you like to just do team?
Yes, because I've been trying to contact Mr. Jordan, but I see that because I called you because I had an issue with my tablet. I needed the judge's Zoom account.
Yep, so just store my number in and you can contact me, if you need anything, as you'll be assigned to me.
And your name is? I got your number 213. I ain't gonna say it all.
Jasmine Taylor. Jasmine with the S.
Jasmine Taylor. But yes, I've been following all the rules. I had a breakdown. I didn't know. I thought it was from like on the regular weekdays from 10 to 11:30, but it's on Saturday and Sunday. It's 8:30 to 10:30. I went up there, but they was closed. So then I was gonna go in the evening, and my car broke down. So I missed. So I had to go and pay the $40 to test as a walk-in.
Okay. All right, but you made it into your testing, right?
Yes, I did, and I haven't had a dirty since the incident with the edibles.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. Very good. I'm glad to hear that. But so I do want Ms. Taylor, as she's already indicated, let's reconcile with his counseling, with team.
Yes.
And then Mr. Kidd, what else do you believe is helping you?
Oh, well, like I told Teen Wellness and Pop-Off, I volunteered for this. I didn't know it was going to be as, not to say stressful, but as demanding as it is. But, like I said, I went to Easter Seals, and I didn't get no help. I went to the Matrix. I forget the name of it. That was in 97. But now, like I said, a young lady at Teen Wellness, she's on my schooling, she's on my what is it called? I need another aptitude test. So, like I said, I write everything down, but keeping up with it because I might be up under a truck at 5 o'clock a pass and I done missed my point.
Yeah. And so what I'm going to encourage you to do, if he does not already have the red binder from specialty court to be able to just jot in everything that needs to be done, Ms. Taylor, if you could send that out to him.
Yes.
And then I'll also encourage you with respect to your testing, call first thing in the morning. And this is for everybody. Call first thing in the morning. If your color or your number drops, get up and go test early in the morning. That way you get it out the way. You don't have to worry about if my car acts up or if I get caught up at work or something happens unexpectedly. Now I've missed the screening. Go early in the morning. Call early in the morning. Go early in the morning. call every single day. I don't want to see you all spend $40 for testing. We get a discount rate because we're in specialty court. But if you miss, that's one of the woes of what's going to happen. So just make sure, get up early, call, and if your color drops, get up and go. Okay, can I get y'all to do that for me? Thumbs up, yeah. All right, I see a couple of thumbs. I didn't see everybody's thumb, but all right. Thank you, Ms. Allen. All right, very good. Mr. Kidd, you have the binder?
I use this, but like I said, if I'm up under a truck and 5:30 they rolled fast, it doesn't really do me good. But I try to keep it.
Yeah, but you gotta look at it early in the morning.
I do. I got my testing program every day on my phone for the next year.
I'm having a hard time hearing you. You're like muffled.
I got my testing programmed on my phone. It reminds me every day. So it's making me better because I have to remember and it's becoming a habit. So, and I'm trying to make everything a habit. It's got me reading a little bit more than I normally do.
You're still real muffled. Like there's something over your speaker, your microphone. You need to move your microphone to your phone. Something is propped up against something.
I'm trying to. Hold on.
No, but I was hearing you better earlier.
Hello, can you hear me now?
That's much better. Yes, sir. All right. What were you saying?
Like I got my testing notified on my phone every day for the next year. So doing that, I'm getting a habit of it. It be still sitting there ringing, and I done already called because it's set to go off at 7, but I'll be already at work before 7. So I look back at my phone and it'll still be letting me know that I need to go test, either dismiss or go forward with it. But I go test at 7 o'clock every time I go because I'll be at work at 10.
Okay, that's a good program.
Yeah, I got a calendar in my car with everything marked down: the 5th, the 9th, today, the 13th. But
all right, you just got to pick it up and use it, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Because I got a couple of people. Which the young lady at Teen Wellness, she's looking into me getting back into a GED program or a high school diploma. So they was looking into.
Is that something you want to do?
Yes, ma'am. I done been to 20 different locations.
All right. Well, let's work this one. This might be the one. Okay.
This is the one.
All right. Let's do it then. I love it. Let's do it. All right. Miss Taylor, what do you want me to know about Mr. Kidd?
That he is working his program. He's compliant with your court order. He is compliant with his drug screens. They are continuously negative as well. So I have no issues or concerns there. He's doing really well. And I will follow up with, the treatment providers to get that settled with him. So other than that, no other issues or concerns.
All right. Wonderful. All right. What's next for Mr. Kidd?
His face-to-face will also be on next week, July 20th, 2022 at 10:35 a.m.
All right, very good. Did you get that, Mr. Kidd?
Yes,
No,
Mr.
I did
Kidd.
not.
It'll be next week, Wednesday, on July 20th.
Okay. And this is a face-to-face because I'm wondering, I don't know what's the difference in the court date today or in a face-to-face.
A court day is when you're coming before the judge on Zoom, and a face-to-face is contact with myself, and that's where I will reach out to you. Yes.
Okay.
All right, very good. With that, now I think we are ready to excuse our face to people whose cases that I've heard on this morning. So I want to encourage you all to continue to do well, continue to work your program. Know that we are here to help you. You still have to show up and do your part. and work hard, but we are certainly here to help you. And so at this time, I'm going to thank and excuse Miss Allen, Miss Walker, and Mr. Kidd. Enjoy the rest of your day, rest of your week.
Thank you. You
All
too.
right, take care. Bye-bye. All right, let's shift gears to our phase one people. I am going to start this morning with Mr. Cruz. Come on, Mr. Cruz. Mr. Cruz is in the courtroom. Who has Mr. Cruz's case?
Judge, actually, I have Mr. Cruz's case, and I can physically come down. He has to sign his paperwork, and then the staff or team was also supposed to bring a copy of his treatment plan.
Okay, which they have. They have.
Okay,
it.
awesome.
All right, so let me just do the hearing to check in with him, and then you can come down and do the work that you need to do, okay? Once she's finished with court. We're almost there, all right? Does that work, Mr. Cruz? All right, wonderful. I have the following for you. I have case number 210-565-5401. State your full name for me, Mr. Cruz.
Agustin Cruz, name.
All right, good morning to you.
Good morning.
And let me have you place your name on the record as well.
Army Devontae Jr. Cesar Robinson.
All right, good morning to you. All right, very good. And so, Mr. Cruz, things are going well for you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, wonderful. You're not having any issues?
No.
All right, Miss Taylor, is he physically located at where's he being housed?
Yes, Jefferson.
At Team Jefferson. All right, very good. And so how's that going for you?
I'm doing real good. You think we have to game.
They're helping you out?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, are they treating you well?
Oh, yes.
All right, you're eating well?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sounds good to me. Very good. Do you have any concerns or anything that you want to bring to my attention that we can help you with?
Yeah, I need to get the time to get my birth certificate, you know, I went there with this week to get my ID, but they say it's better for you.
Okay, I didn't hear.
He's trying to get his birth certificate because he's trying to get his we went to the mobile ID place last week and they told him his birth certificate.
Oh, okay. Are you all helping him to get his birth certificate?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. So the people at Team Jefferson, they are helping you to get your birth certificate. So keep us updated as to when he gets it. So I'll indicate that if you all are helping him with birth certificate. Anything else?
That's it so far.
All right, very good. And so is there anything that you'd like to share that you need the court to help with to keep Mr. Cruz on track?
No, ma'am.
Nothing? Okay, wonderful. Thank you for bringing him in on this morning. I appreciate you. I do. All right, Miss Taylor, was there anything you wanted to add as to Mr. Cruz?
Not at this time, Judge.
Okay, very good. And so what I'll do is, I know you have some things you have to get from them. Miss Taylor, what's going to be next for Mr. Cruz?
I would actually, Mr. Cruz will return to court. I'm going to put him on August 3rd, 2022, just because, you know, we won't be here the week before. So I'll push him out to the 3rd. And that'll be
Okay, and that'll be at
8:35.
8:35 a.m. And if you have the ability to help him to get on Zoom, he can do it by way of Zoom. I know he had to come in today to sign some things and get some things done, but going forward, he can do it by way of Zoom if you have the ability to do so. Okay? All right, wonderful. So that'll be his next court date, August 3rd at 8:35 a.m. by way of Zoom. And if you could wait for Miss Taylor to come down, that would be great. Okay? All right. Thank you, Mr. Cruz. So good to see you.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Have a good day. All right. Let's keep going. It looks like the only, I see that Miss Gregory is on. I don't have her on my docket.
You know
Should
what,
I be seeing
Judge?
Miss Gregory today?
That's what the confusion is, because I didn't see her on there either. We did not staff her, but it looks like for whatever reason, she was under 1035, which she shouldn't have been because she's a phase 1 client.
All right. So let's do.
But we can do her.
Officer, I need them to wait for Miss Taylor.
Yes, ma'am. They're just standing right outside the hall.
Okay. All right. Great.
Make sure
Thank
they
you.
don't leave.
They just wanted to stand up.
Okay, that's fine. Wonderful. All right, so let's do Miss Gregory as a phase 1. Give me just 1 second, because I did not bring her file down. All right. I'll need you to read Miss Gregory. Oh no, I have her on here. Here we go. I have for Miss Gregory, SP 122-899-01 and SP 126-983-31. Miss Gregory, please unmute and state your name for me.
Makila Gregory.
Good morning to you, Miss Gregory. Can you put on some light? I need to be able to capture your image.
Wait a
Can you
minute.
get some light for me? I still can't see you.
Here I am.
Where are you? There you go. And now I see that pretty smile. How are you this morning?
Good, better. I had surgery on my leg. They had to get the nerve was touching the artery and the vein. So that's where all the pain was coming from, but I'm better today.
All right, I love it. You following the doctor's orders?
Yeah, I'm staying off my feet. I'm at home now.
Okay, wonderful. I'm so glad that you're taking good care of yourself, Miss Gregory. I am. I need you to do that, okay?
Okay.
All
And
right, very good.
I made my appointment yesterday with my therapist. Did they give you the information? Did they give you guys the information you needed or whatever?
So I did speak with Miss Gregory's therapist. I did have a few barriers there, but I made contact with them yesterday, and she stated that she reached out to a different department out there, and they're supposed to fax me over her treatment plan. Judge, you ordered and requested that we have her treatment plan, which I have been continuously trying to get. So as of yesterday, she said they're gonna fax it. I have not gotten it yet. I'll check with our clerk and see if maybe it went to the other fax machine, but I'll be on the lookout for that, and I'll update you when I do receive that. But Miss Gregory did do her part. She did sign the release. So it was more of me waiting on the facility to send it over.
All right. You got that? They have to do their jobs. Yes, ma'am.
That's right.
All right. And thank you for doing your part. We appreciate it, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. How did you do for the holiday?
I was in the hospital.
Hold on, Miss Gregory. Hold on just a second. You're cutting in and out. But Judge, she was hospitalized from July 4th for that emergency surgery, and she was released and sent back home on July 6th. And she did provide me with copies of her discharge paperwork.
Okay. All right. So she was not up and about.
Mm-hmm.
No.
All right. All right. Very good. Are you having any difficulties? Anything that you need us to assist you with, Miss Gregory?
I got a letter. They suspended my license, but I'm still paying. I don't get that part, but I sent a letter to the state of Michigan asking them just to restrict my license because I have doctor's appointments that I have to go to, and I ain't got no other way to get there.
All right. So I need someone, Attorney Warfield or Attorney Barton. I need someone to look at the SOS report for Ms. Gregory to find out why is her license suspended. And if there's anything we need to do on our end, by all means, we want to do it. Or if there's something she needs to do with respect to any other court or any other entity, I want her to be able to do that. So who can take a look at that for me?
Yeah, Your Honor.
I don't have any other tickets, Your Honor, just in Detroit.
All right. Ms. Warfield, you're going to look at it. Do I have a bad connection? Because everybody like freezing up.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
It might be me. Yeah, I can hear you now. Okay.
Okay. I can look into it. Yes.
All right. So Ms. Mack, I'll need you to send an SO. Mr. Fikers, what were you getting ready to say?
I was just going to say you kept moving all the way throughout the whole time I was here, Judge. You were moving. So you
okay, but y'all was frozen. Y'all the problem. It's not me. All right. All right. So Ms. Warfield, I'm going to have Ms. Mack send you the SOS for Ms. Gregory, And I'm gonna have you all go in the breakout room, or if you need a little more time to look at it, so that you can tell her what she needs to do. Because I want her to be able to get to her doctor's appointments without, she has to have a valid license to drive. And so I want to make sure that we're not doing anything to hold up a valid license, okay?
Absolutely.
All right, very good. Did you get that, Miss Gregory?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Let me hear from Miss Taylor. All right, Miss Taylor.
Yes, Judge. At this time, as stated, Ms. Gregory is in compliance with your court order and her treatment plan. She is consistently participating in her mental health services at her service provider. She screens at jams. She's been complying with that, although she was in the hospital. Other than her hospital stay, she has not missed any screens. And the ones she did, as stated, were excused because she was in the hospital, which I have the documentation for. So other than that, I have nothing else to report at this time.
All right, very good. All right, if nothing else, what's going to be the return to court date for Miss Gregory?
She will return to court on August 3rd, 2022 at 8:35 a.m.
By way of Zoom, okay, Miss Gregory?
Got you.
All right, wonderful. It's good to see you. I'm glad that your procedure went well. I want you to continue to take really good care of yourself. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And so at this time, I'm going to have Miss Wilson place you and Attorney Warfield in a breakout room. And then Attorney Warfield, when she's done, she is free to leave. I'm releasing her. All right, wonderful.
Thank you.
All right.
See you guys August.
All right, very good. Take good care of yourself. All right, let's go. Thank you. Let's go to Mr. Baruchko. Mr. Baruchko, you just joined us when you got ready.
Yes. I apologize. I woke up and I had an appointment with my social worker lady, and I just totally forgot. And yeah, and I jumped on as soon as I got the text. I didn't get an email last night. I thought I would have got an email about court this morning, but it's okay.
No, that's why we give you all those dates before you leave. The case managers have kind of spoiled you all by sending out that email, and I'm grateful for it, but they have a number of cases, and that's why I give out those dates before you leave. And I always say, did you get that, Mr. Baruchko? That's why I do that, because I want to make sure you all write it down, just in case they're not able to send out a message, okay?
Okay.
All right, very good. Miss Gregory, I need you to accept your invitation to the breakout room. Miss Gregory?
Look like she's freezing up too again.
Yeah. Miss Attorney Warfield, she didn't join you?
I don't think I was placed. Do you just want me to go back in the same breakout room I was in?
Miss Wilson, can you give them instructions on what you're doing?
Yes, ma'am. I sent them to 3.
To 3, breakout room number 3. All right, Miss Gregory, accept that invitation. All right, let's do it. All right, Mr. Baruchko, I have for you case number 210-580-5801. State your full name for me. Uh-oh, I can't hear you. Mr. Baruchko?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Now I can. State your name for me.
Jordan Baruchko.
All right, Mr. Baruchko. Are you doing well today?
I am doing well. I'm a little flustered. I woke up early to, all kinds of stuff. But yeah, I'm okay.
Okay, are you sure?
Yeah. I'm doing good. Just
right.
I mean, I'm overwhelmed with life, but I'm okay.
All right, what are you doing about it?
Life.
If you're overwhelmed, What are you doing about
Oh,
it?
my best.
Okay.
You know, so.
All right, you're doing your best. All right, very good, very good. And that's what we want you to do. We want you to show up and we want you to do your best, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good, very good. And so how did you do for the holiday, Mr. Baruchko?
Oh, I did great. I mean, I kind of just sat home during the holidays and hung out at home, you know, so watched the fireworks from the back porch, I guess.
Okay, all right, very
Yeah.
good. Did you have any issues?
No issues at all, no. I'm doing good in my recovery. Everything here at the sober house is going well. You know, making meetings, working with sponsors,
Okay.
doing all that good stuff. So,
All right, very good. That's very good, Mr. Baruchko. And so is there anything that you need us to help you with?
no, not necessarily. I think I've worked out everything with my therapist, and things with that are going well. So, no, I think I'm doing all right.
All right, very good. Miss Taylor, what do you want to tell me about Mr. Baruchko?
That Mr. Baruchko is doing well. He's complying with your order and everything you've requested him to do. He is compliant with his treatment plan, just as discussed in staffing, though. We talked about the missed appointment with me and Mr. Baruchko. Remember, we also talked about that during our face-to-face that we had last week. His med review has since been rescheduled. I believe it's scheduled for next Tuesday, which is July 19th. So just make sure you follow through with that and make yourself available for that call. And other than that, I have no complaints. He's actively working the program and he's actively working with the services that's offered at his three-quarter house as well.
All right, very good, very good. Mr. Baruchko, do you have any questions for the team this morning?
I do not. I guess just when the next court date is.
All right, you ready to write it down? Let's do it. All right, Miss Taylor,
Sorry.
what's next?
Okay, so his
I
face,
am. Yeah.
all right, your face to
All right.
face, your face to face will be August 3rd, 2022 at 10:35. And then you will come before the judge
Okay.
on August 10th, the week after, at 8:35.
Okay.
Yep, your court hearing is always the week after the face-to-face.
At 8:30. Okay.
All right,
Gotcha.
you got it, Mr.
It is written
Baruchko?
down.
All right, wonderful. It's good to see
I
you
do,
today. If you
ma'am. I
don't,
do.
all right. It's
All
good
right,
to see you
thank you.
today. If you don't have any questions, you are excused, okay?
Thank you so much, and my apologies.
You're all right. Take care, Mr. Baruchko.
You too.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye. All right. Good morning at the Wayne County Jail.
Good morning, Judge.
All right, good morning. Who do we have with us today? Oh, that's Mr. Maddox.
Yes, Anthony Maddox, ma'am.
Yes, did not know Mr. Maddox has been in custody. Let me make the record. Can I get a case number for Anthony Maddox? Place it on the record for me.
I don't have it, Judge. Actually, hold on. No,
Miss, oh, what's your middle name, Mr. Maddox?
Lamar, Lamar, Lamar.
Okay.
Judge, the case number that I have is U58392120.
Was that the only one that we had for him?
That is what I have in our DCCMIS. I can do a search, but that was the one that was under you that I was aware of. Hold on. I think that is the only one we have for him, but let me double check.
Let me see. No, that's okay. No, that's not the number she gave me. But this one is assigned to me and it's in warrant status.
Yes, that's correct. I only see that one here.
She only sees one. Give us that case number again. Let's put it in one more time.
All right, U58392120. And Judge, I did just chat you. There's 4 open cases here at the court that I show for him, but that was the one I had you, that was assigned to you, but I show 4.
All right. So we also have, I see the one that Ms. Mack just gave me. We also have case number, are you ready, Miss Mack?
Yeah.
We have U58392120. That's the first one she gave us. Let me get an ROA on that. And then the second case is 162570611. Let me get an ROA on that one. And then the last one, I have to get ROA for the third one. The last one is case number 172191601. And all of these matters are for Mr. Anthony Lamar Maddox. Mr. Maddox, state your full name for me.
Anthony Lamar Maddox.
All right, and so Ms. Taylor, I think we talked about in staffing, Mr. Maddox came into our program in July of 2021, and then he absconded from the program. He has since been picked up for something unrelated to us, and we found out yesterday through the jail representative, Sergeant Coho, that he's been housed at the Wayne County Jail, and we had no idea that he was housed there. And so in DCC MIS, this time that he's been in the jail will not count toward his time in our specialty court. I believe that we indicated on yesterday, Miss Matt, we need to do another warrant on these matters that indicate remand to Judge Holmes, so that when he does finish or get through the felony matter, I believe there was a felony matter, then he's not just released. He still has to deal with his matter that is before me. Okay.
I appreciate you.
All right, and so Ms. Taylor, we will need that. Okay. And I believe on yesterday, Ms. Taylor, if you could correct me if I'm wrong, that the jail indicated that there was something, he had another bond from somebody else. Is that correct?
I know that yesterday they were saying he is placed on the mental health floor, and that there must have been a court order from somewhere else, because they were trying, there was a bond and something about they were trying to release him to QBH.
Right, to QBH, but
right. So,
you read my mind and you answered accordingly.
Yeah, so we need to make a plan for him. And again, you know, we had just found out what was going on with him yesterday afternoon. We actually didn't even we were going to come up with the return to court date on today, but we do need more time to look into what's going on with these other cases, see if they're going to release him or if we can intervene and maybe get him to a different facility. I remember we were talking about before he absconded, he was last at Elmhurst, which he was doing fine, I believe, before he abruptly left. So if we can
right.
figure that out.
All right, and so let me ask, at the jail, the only other bond he has is it a tether and release to QBH?
We're pulling it up right now, Judge.
Okay, wonderful. I think that's what it was too, Miss Taylor, that it was gonna be a tether through the Wayne County Jail and released to a treatment facility. And so what we wanted to do was to go ahead and see if we could get him to a facility of our use that we use. But we would have to get the order in place so that it could happen simultaneously with the tether being put on by the jail.
Right.
Does that sound familiar?
Yes.
I wrote it down. My notes are just horrible. I don't know how I was.
No, that was
writing
right.
yesterday. Okay.
We had a lot yesterday, but
Yes,
yeah.
we did. Okay. All right. And so that's what we would like to do. And so, but I need to find out from Mr. Maddox if he's even interested in working the program, because Mr. Maddox, you were doing well.
Yes,
and then you walked away.
Yes, I was, ma'am. I just got tired of they had me clean up. I work for everybody, clean up toilets. I do toilets. I make my meetings, and I just didn't have my check back running. My check back running won't start. I ran over a car and everything. But after that, got beat up with a baseball bat. And I just like to go back if I can. One of them cigarettes go around the facility where they can at least smoke. At least I smoke out cigarettes and just keep my telling thing. That's all I want to do, is try to get out. The little one, the big one was bothering my leg. I had a bad leg. I broke my leg playing basketball a long time ago. It was really effective, so I had to put it on the right hand side. But I'm all right. I got to make a couple doctor runs about the orthopedics when I get out for my bone.
Okay, give me a second. Mr. Maddox. 1 second. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, from Team Jefferson? Okay, so Miss, you know, nothing ceases to amaze me. And so from Jefferson East, tell me your last name again.
Robinson.
Mr. Robinson is here for Mr. Cruz. He said Mr. Maddox is on his caseload, and Mr. Maddox absconded or left Jefferson East 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. I was trying to get back in the program to do good, man. I just need a little time to walk around, do some walking, and see beautiful people out there. It's been so long since I've been out of jail.
Hold on, Mr. Maddox.
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second. Mr. Robinson, so what happened?
So just like he's stating about.
And you smiling. You've been mean mugging us all morning. Now you smiling. I'm so glad to see that, because I just sent Miss Taylor a message about you. And so Miss Taylor, you can delete my message. All right, he's smiling. All right. Yeah, Mr. Robinson, what happened?
So I was helping Mr. Maddox with everything he's stating as far as his check and everything. Maddox just went to this mindset of he's focused on his check and trying to just get his check. And so he's off and on with his behavior and his styles. Because he'll go to group one day, but not go to group the next day, especially when he don't get his way. Not no cigarettes involved. We have the problem with cigarettes. We have the problem with we're gonna take him to the store and stuff like that, just for him to go to group. But for the last time he was up there, he was doing good. The last time he came to us, he was doing good. But that last three weeks to two to 3 weeks, he was determined to get his SSI check, because after he did something with the mobile Secretary of State and the other crossroads and everything. Once he got done with them, he was like I said, he was doing excellent. I don't know what happened. I don't know if he went out, but he kept leaving out the facility, kept going across the street, kept going out. They have to check in and check out, and he just walked off and just said, I just wanted to go get a drink. I just wanted to go get some cigarettes, and without telling us. And then one day The last time we saw him was the day that he was busting about a check and he just walked off.
So let me ask you this. Thank you so much. I'm glad you were here because we just learned last night that he was in police custody.
We usually when they walk off or what we call it LOA and everything, we send a request to whoever's over them and tell them that they're gone. But like I said, with him, he literally just left and he just came off the roster because we checked rooms and stuff, everything, and we haven't seen him. And that was just 2 weeks ago when we did that. I would say two to 3 weeks ago.
So let me ask you this, the program at Team Jefferson East, right?
No, Team Jefferson, we got Team East, we got the Team Wellness Center at Russell and Mack, and we got Team East at Mack and Mount Elliott.
That's
Team
when I
West.
went. Okay.
And in Westland, then it's us, Team Jefferson, just Jefferson.
And the program there, would he be allowed to come back?
That would be up to my supervisor, but.
Okay, he really laughing now. You can't say this on the record.
No, ma'am.
Oh.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Okay.
No, ma'am.
Okay. So.
To respect the courts, no, ma'am.
Okay. Do you need to speak to me in a sidebar?
The sidebar sounds appropriate.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let me, officer, mute me. Let me put my
Please
mask
mute.
on. Please mute. All right. All right. So Miss Taylor. And yes. I am, and at the Wayne County Jail. I understand that the bond is set right now for a Wayne County tether, as well as for him to go into inpatient treatment program. Miss Taylor, I would like to see if we could find him a program to go to. I'm not certain that QBH is the appropriate or a good fit. I'm not sure of that, but if we can find a place for him to go to. And then secondly, I don't know who the payee is on his Social Security, but that's someone that we need to know who that is, because there are some concerns there. Mr. Maddox may know who's the payee for your Social Security.
I don't think it's nobody. I think it was my daddy getting my money, but he was my guardian. Is the guardian the same thing as the payee?
No, not necessarily. It could be though.
Okay, they told me about when I get myself together, I would think I can let me be my own page. When they get myself, when ID card, I lost my ID card.
But here's the thing, Mr. Maddox, we can't get you together if you're not gonna stay in treatment and follow the direction.
I stay, ma'am. I promise I'll stay. I'm just trying to be lying.
Okay. I know you promised me before and you walked away.
Yeah, that's when I took the tail off my leg. I thought I was, but I wanted to get I was just angry. I was disgusted that everybody else was leaving and coming back in there like they. I didn't know, ma'am. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I didn't know.
Mr. Maddox. At the end of the day, you can't do what everybody else is doing.
Right, I know.
You may be subject to a different program.
Okay.
So while everybody else is coming and going, you may not be able to come and go for different reasons, okay? But listen, I can't help you if you're not gonna help yourself.
Yes, ma'am. I'm gonna help myself.
You've gotta help me.
You're right.
So this is what we'll do, Miss Taylor. Hold on, Mr. Maddox. You can't keep over talking to me.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Miss Taylor, this is what we're gonna do. I'm going to send the thing over to the Wayne County Jail. And what I will indicate is, and Miss Taylor, you will probably need a couple of days, I would think, to see where we can get him. And you can work with Sergeant Coho to get him on that 1-800 number. And let's see where we can get him. Team Jefferson is not going to be a fit for him right now. So and I don't think QBH is a fit. So let's look at some other facilities. And then that way he can get tethered at the jail, and then he would be released only to the inpatient treatment provider. Okay, Ms. Taylor? So when would you like me to bring him back so we can, or you can work with Sergeant Coho to get that information together, but just for purposes of keeping track, since we didn't even know he was in the jail, what would be a day that you would like to bring him back?
I mean, is it safe to put him on for next week? Of course, we will be working on it throughout that, but just to give him a court date of the 20th. Okay, let's do that. Ms. Warfield, any objection? We'll bring him back on July 20th, 2022 at 8:35 a.m. We will also indicate that his bond is going to be a tether through Wayne County. And that's going to be on Judge Evans's case. I think that's who had it, Judge Wanda Evans.
No objection, Your Honor.
Okay, very good. And then it will be released to inpatient treatment only.
And Judge, he would participate via Zoom, because remember, they have to put the tether on at the jail, and then he will be released to the facility.
All right. So what we'll do for purposes of while you all are working on it, and if we can bring him back earlier, that will be fine. But what we'll do is that I'm just going to hold him at the Wayne County Jail with the return to court date of July 20th at 8:35 a.m. And then the next order will say what we're doing, because right now we don't have a provider that I'm pleased with. Okay.
Sounds good.
All right. Any objection?
No objection.
Okay. All right, very good. So I'm gonna see you next week, okay, Mr. Maddox?
Yes, ma'am. Can I leave? Can I leave on anything? Okay. When you see me next week, can I leave then, ma'am? Because I want to try to get out of here.
We'll see. We'll have to see when they get that tether on and if we
Yes,
found
ma'am.
a place for you. Because you've already left 2 places,
Yes,
so
I
it might
did.
be a little
Yes, I did.
difficult to find you somewhere. So you kind of made it hard for us.
And see, my cigarettes calm. I ain't gonna lie, man. I smoke cigarettes. My cigarettes calm me down. They calm me down because I bump.
I understand, but also at the Wayne County Jail, I want to make sure that he is taking his medication.
Yes, I am.
Okay?
Yes, I am. Every day. Yes, I am.
You are?
I'm taking it. I've
All
been
right, I'm proud of
taking it
you,
for the
Mr.
last
Maddox.
since January. Been taking it since January.
All right. I'm proud of you, Mr. Maddox.
All right,
Continue
yes,
to
ma'am.
take your medication.
It's good to see you.
All right.
You said the
Good to
20th?
see you.
The 20th?
Yes, sir.
All right,
We're gonna
thank you.
try
Bye.
it again. All right. Okay. He has ended his own session. It happens. Thank you so much at the Wayne County Jail. We will send you over the paperwork for Mr. Maddox for the 2 cases that we have, okay?
Thank you, ma'am. You have a good one.
All right. You do the same. Thank you. All right. So I don't need the warrant for you all, Miss Taylor. Miss Mac, I need what you usually send over, and I need it for the 2 cases that I am about to send you. Give me just 1 second. Miss Taylor, I just need some dates, and then if you could come down.
Yes.
And take care of Mr. Robinson and Mr. Cruz, that would be great.
Yes.
I'm going to do the bond. Yeah. Okay, then that way we know we'll get him back, and it'll be by way of Zoom. There you go, Miss. And then hold on to these. No, I'm gonna put these in his file. Okay. There's a, yes, sir.
Yes, they are.
I got you, Mr. Robinson. Mr. Robinson wanted me to know he's not a mean person. Yes, you were. We all picked up on that. Miss Taylor, didn't I send you a message saying he mean?
Yes.
And so I was gonna be ready for him. Be ready for him when you come down. Be ready for him. All right. I can see it now. All right. All right, I'm gonna tell you what I tell my folks. You get do some self-care now. I'm trying. All right, I need you to.
Am I canceling the warrant?
Yes, ma'am. You can set, yeah, that's fine. Yes, ma'am. All right, very good. Let me grab some dates and then Mr. Robinson, we're gonna get you out of here, okay? All right, very good. Here we go. I have for Dale Calamy, case number 200-454-0901. Mr. Calamy was supposed to appear today.
Yes, and he is at Lake
Actually
Ridge.
at Lake Ridge?
Yes, he's physically at Lake Ridge. Mr. Williams
All right.
verified. Yep.
All right, and so Ms. Taylor, what do you recommend that we do for Mr. Calamy today? You want to just put him off until the 20th?
Yes, that's fine.
All right, we'll adjourn him to July 20th, 2022. That will be at 8:35. Let's get with Mr. Williams. So Mr. Williams, help us out. All right, very good. Let's keep going. I have the following for Philip Dorsey, 210-454-6801. I have case number SX. Okay, there we go. SX 360-35671. U510-19719. U558-23220. U563-13920. U575-98120. U575-98320. U593-34121. And case number 190-460-1401. It has been brought to my attention in staffing that Mr. Dorsey did in fact abscond from Elmhurst. Miss Attorney Warfield, warrants will go into the system as to Mr. Dorsey. And then Ms. Mack, please make sure that if he is picked up by the DDC, that he is not released, whatever that is that needs to be done, because we want to make sure that we get Mr. Dorsey. His addiction is something else. And certainly he's already overdosed at least one time and had to be Narcan and taken to the hospital to be revived. We are certainly concerned about him, and this should have been reported to Officer E as well. I think I saw an email from Mr. Morgan to Prosecutor Walker to Officer E and Captain Javon Johnson. So we certainly want to get Mr. Dorsey and to get him where we can get him some help. All right. I also have for Santee Gardner, SP 127-7493, counts 1, 2, and 3. And Ms. Gardner is going to be, because we do not have, Ms. Gardner, according in staffing, we're waiting on a competency report. The plan is that she's going to get a Wayne County tether based on another case that she has. And then Ms. Taylor is going to, and Ms. Raj will be working to get her released only to either the Salvation Army Harbor Light or to the Lighthouse. And so I am going to bring her back to court on this Thursday. It will be July, is that tomorrow?
Yes, the 14th, you said.
Is that enough time, Ms. Taylor?
If we could secure a spot, that would be enough time. So I would say if I could request to circle back with you maybe by the end of the day to see if we had an update, and then if not, maybe we can push out one more day. Yeah.
All right. So for now, I'm going to adjourn it to July 14, 2022 at 8:35 a.m. And Ms. Mack, just know that date is subject to change. All right. I have for Angela Denise Moses, case number 104-710-141, 105-746-441, 114-520-15, counts 1 and 2. Ms. Moses, we found out yesterday, was released on a personal bond from the Wayne County Jail, despite what this court has ordered as to Ms. Moses. And she was supposed to be ordered to the Salvation Army. Has anyone been able to verify or confirm that she is at the Salvation Army?
Not at this time, not yet, Judge. So we'll circle back
right.
and give you an update on that.
All right. Well, she has not appeared. And so what I will need for her is I will need a warrant for all of the cases that are identified on my docket. I'll need a warrant prepared so that I can sign it.
Okay.
And then still verify if she's at the Salvation Army. We want to work with people if we can.
Yes.
All right. Thank you. I have the following for Bernice Simmons, U506-11219. On yesterday, we staffed Ms. Simmons' case. Just so the record is clear, Ms. Simmons did abscond from treatment court. She turned herself in to the Wayne County Jail. And so again, with Ms. Simmons, there will be, let's see, we are going to work to get her placement and to also get her a guardian. And so Ms. Taylor, that's another one that I'm scheduled to bring back on Thursday, tomorrow, which is July 14, 2022 at 8:35 a.m. And of course, if that's not enough time to get placement for Ms. Simmons, please notify the court and we'll change the date.
Okay.
Did I miss anything else to Ms. Simmons?
No, Judge, I don't believe so.
All right, before I release you, Ms. Taylor, I have a couple of other things that I need to place on the record. I have for Catrice Horton, case number 210-444-2701. Ms. Horton was scheduled to have a face-to-face. I have received some information on Ms. Horton about some hardships that she's currently facing. Ms. Taylor, she did not appear today. And so what do you want to do with Ms. Horton?
I did attempt to reach out to her, Judge, and I was not successful. I know we discussed suspending her for 30 days. Honestly, I would recommend that we still do that. I could still reach out to her and follow up, or if you wanted to adjourn her, but I would say we can just follow through with the plan and I'll make contact with her and just let her know what's going on.
All right. And so we talked about this in staffing. Any objection, Ms. Warfield, to going forward with a 30-day suspension because of the hardship that she's having right now?
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, wonderful. Then what I'm going to do is I will schedule Ms. Horton to come back to see me on August the 10th, 2022. That will be at 8:35 a.m. by way of Zoom. For purposes of DCC MIS, let's make sure that this time does not toll toward her with respect to specialty court, because I am suspending all of her services at this time due to her hardship that we discussed in staff. Okay? All right, wonderful. I have for Zaffier McQueen 200-596-6501. I saw Mr. McQueen pop on for a second and then pop off. He had a face-to-face today. What's next for Mr. McQueen?
He's going to return to court next week on July 20th, 2022 at 8:35 a.m.
Wonderful. All right, for Joel Neely, 210-443-7201.
Mr. Neely also will return to court on July 20th, 2022 at 8:35 a.m.
Wonderful. And then for Johanna Party, 210-451-2601.
Same date, she also will return before you on Zoom on July 20th, 2022 at 8:35 a.m.
All right, very good. Ms. Whitley is scheduled to come on at 12 o'clock noon or earlier. If you can call her, ask her if she can get on a few minutes early to do her review.
Okay.
Okay. And then, yes, there's Channing Jones. Is that right?
Yeah.
Is she on the docket?
We had added Kenneth Purry from yesterday.
Per year.
Purry.
Oh, Mr. Purry. Ms. Rouse, where's Mr. Purry?
Your Honor, I reached out to Mr. Purry. He has not reached back. I reached out to Mr. Parker, his peer. He reached out to him. We gave him the firm instructions that what he needed to do. He did not follow up, Your Honor. I am requesting at this time, Your Honor, for a warrant.
No objection, Your Honor.
Mr. Purry. All right, thank you, Mr. Fikens. Can you place a case number on the record for Mr. Purry, please? And this should be as to all of his cases. Mr. Purry, I need you to get in touch with his mentor, Mr. Kusheri. Listen, I'm hoping that he's not that far off base. Yeah, all right. Can you get a case number for Mr. Purry? Anybody?
Yes.
I do have one for the number. Go ahead, Ms. Ross, go ahead.
U58-257-420. And that's for.
All right. All right. And so get that warrant to me for signature for Ms. Moses as well as Mr. Curry. All right. Very good. And then also we talked about in staffing Channing Jones. She's at the Wayne County Jail. And so did anyone get case numbers for Ms. Jones? Cases that are assigned to me.
I did not, Judge, but I can.
Okay, let's get that. And so Miss Mack may be able to get it. I only want the cases that are assigned to me. And what I'm gonna do for Channing Jones is we are still waiting on a report with respect to competency. So I am going to adjourn her matter to August 31st, 2022 at 8:35 a.m. as reported that she will see a judge on her felony matter, and that will give, I think, 2 days before our date, and that will give us an indication of how we are to proceed with her. Any objection as to Ms. Jones returning on the 31st of August at 8:35 a.m.?
No objection.
All right, wonderful. All right, did you get some case numbers for her?
I did have. Yeah, I have this one, SP 116-83351. And I also have a SP 587-2251 and also a SP 587-2281.
All right, please just make sure all of those cases are assigned to me and that they're not Judge Bryant's or somebody else's cases. And so with respect to those cases, the adjourned date will be August 31st at 8:35 a.m. All right, did I miss anything else on the specialty court docket?
No, Judge.
All right, very good. Then with that, I am going to release the specialty courts that we have Miss Whitley. Can you check and see if Miss Whitley can dial in?
Oh, and Your Honor, I just noticed Dale Calamy has logged on.
With a baseball cap with a tag on it, yes.
Oh, well,
I did
didn't see that part. Okay.
And so I'm certain his camera was turned off, and we've already given him another return to court date. And so Mr. Calamy is gonna return on that day without a baseball cap, without a tag on it. Okay, thank you, Attorney Warfield. I kept my cool. It looked like Miss Wilson took care of it and turned the camera off before I lost my cool. All right, all right. All right, so with that, we're gonna see if Miss Whitley can get on. This is a good time for you all to break. I don't know that both of you need to stay. You certainly can. I know you all can't get enough of us. And so, so both of you can, but that's the only case we have left for our specialty court. Understanding that you're on standby because anything can happen in here. We should have like a theme song that says anything can happen in here. Because anything really can happen in here, right?
It always does.
Well, I'll tap out until then. If you guys need me, you just let me know, okay, guys?
All right. Thank you, Attorney Barton. Thank you so
Absolutely.
much.
Great seeing y'all. Everybody have a great day.
All right, you do the same. Okay, I'm gonna switch gears to my traffic docket. I just need like 2 minutes to regroup. Mr. Ficus, if you could bring everybody in, get everybody together. Miss Taylor, you can reach out to Mr. Calamy if he can hear me. I'm happy that he's back at Lake Ridge. I want him to know to make the best of it. You all can have some conversation with them. And then I'm gonna transition to my traffic docket.
And Judge,
Okay.
I'm gonna head down to work with Mr. Cruz as well. So I'll be right down.
All right, so then Attorney Warfield, you can have some conversation with Mr. Calamy that we're all good and give him his next court date.
I sure will, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, thank you. All right, officer, you can turn and mute me. I need a few seconds.
Okay, for all the traffic people, we are in the court. The court's taking just a small break. So please turn your camera on. Keep yourself muted. And we'll be ready to go in just a couple minutes.
Ma'am, are you smoking? There's no smoking in the courtroom. Can I get your name, please?
Shirlene Austin.
Thank you.
All right, we are ready to proceed with the traffic docket. Thank you all for your patience. Mr. Fikens, let's do it. Who do we have up first?
Judge, we have Delvanta.
Oh, I can't hear him. I'm sorry. We need to turn it up on our end.
Yeah, I turned it on.
All right, Mr. Fikens.
Thank you, Judge. First we have is Delvanta Anderson.
All right, Mr. Anderson. You said Devontae?
Yes, Judge, he is listed on the ROA. He is listed for 1:30 this afternoon, but he's not on the docket. So I don't know why it didn't reach the docket, but I checked the ROA and I have two matters which I can read for this court.
Yes, can you read the case numbers, please?
Yes, Judge. First one is SP 1256-2481 and SP 1256-2482.
And that's for Mr. What's the first name again?
Delvanta Anderson, Delvanta.
All right, very good. All right, Mr. Anderson, where are you? Please state your full name for the record.
Yes, Delvante Anderson.
All right, thank you, sir. And so, Mr. Fikens, what was he scheduled for today? Because he's not on my docket.
Yeah, I believe it was, I'm just guessing it was a show cause because it was 1:30, Judge, but we do have a recommendation.
No,
from-
I have it scheduled for arraignment. I have it scheduled for arraignment.
Okay, that makes more sense, Judge. There is a recommendation from the people to dismiss due to compliance. We join in that recommendation and stipulate the probable cause.
Thank you. To dismiss both matters.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, wonderful. Ms. Mack, does he have any other outstanding matters?
Oh, let me look. I only saw those two, but let me double check.
Okay.
I see, it's an improper place, but he paid it, so no, wait, no. I'm just making
I didn't see
sure.
anything, Judge.
Yeah, no, nothing else, Judge.
All right, very good. Then both matters are dismissed without prejudice. Thank you for your patience, sir. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Judge.
All right,
You do the
very
same.
good. Thank you. All right, who's on for Miss Whitley? Do I have a case manager on?
I think so. Judge Taylor in the conference, and Ms. Ross just went up.
All right, Miss Whitley, they're not in right now. I'm gonna continue with my traffic docket until one of the case managers comes on. Can you text and let them know Miss Whitley has joined us? All right, very good. Good to see you. All right, let's keep going. Mr. Fikens, who do we have up next?
Judge, the next one would be Mario or Murillo Alexander. He's scheduled at 10 o'clock for a pretrial.
All right, wonderful. I have case number SP 1246221, counts 1, 2, and 3. Mr. Alexander, please state your full name.
Mario Alexander.
All right, thank you, sir, and good morning to you.
Good morning.
All right, counsel, how are we proceeding?
Judge, my client wishes to avail himself of the offer. He'll be tendering a plea to count 2, driving in an unsafe manner, that asking this court to reduce that to blockading traffic pursuant to the recommendation and dismissing the other 2 matters.
All right, let's check to see. He shouldn't have any other matters here at 36 District Court. Mr. Alexander, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you are about to give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Thank you. You may place your hand down. Mr. Fikens, you may proceed.
Thank you. Sir, you understand that in these matters, you have a right to a trial and formal hearing, correct?
Yes.
You wish to waive that right and enter a responsible plea on one of the matters today. Is that correct?
Correct.
Are you doing so freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
Has anyone forced you into doing this or promised you anything to get you to plead responsible today?
No.
Sir, I direct your attention back to the date and time of the citation. At that time and at that date, were you operating a motor vehicle in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And you are pleading responsible to driving in an unsafe manner. Is that correct?
Yes.
I'm satisfied, Your Honor. I will note that this offer was contingent upon him obtaining a defensive driving course, which he did do. I just want to let the court know that. And that was the basis for the, I consider a very good offer today.
All right, thank you, which is a very good offer. I'm accepting your plea of responsible. I'm amending the charge to blockading traffic. The fine will be $175. How quickly can you get that paid?
Within 2 weeks.
All right, very good. Then I am going to adjourn this for payment. I'll have to adjourn it to August. It would be August 3rd, 2022 at 10:30 a.m. As long as you get it paid before that date, you do not need to come back to court. Your 2 matters will be automatically dismissed. If you don't get it paid and you don't return to court, then I'm going to set aside everything that we've done on today, okay? And you'll be right back where you started at.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. Get it paid before the 3rd of August, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you. Take
Yeah,
care.
okay. Thank you.
You too, thank you. All right, Mr. Ficus, who's up next?
Evie Adams.
All right, Mr. Adams, I have for you case number 154-294-2721. State your full name for me, please.
Good morning, Evie Adams.
All right, good morning to you, sir. Now, this is scheduled for a review, but your client has a number of things here at 36 District Court. Mr. Ficus, are you prepared to handle those matters?
No, Your Honor, I was not prepared for that.
Okay. So what are we reviewing today then?
Well, he did tender a plea on one matter today. I believe it's the one on the docket. He wanted to ask for more time to pay that, although maybe what we can do, Judge, if the court would allow, is to schedule it, well, not this week, potentially tomorrow, Judge, if the court is not too busy, so I can gather up all the cases and get an offer.
Judge, I did look him up. The only thing he has is this one case.
Okay, but there's a printout with a whole bunch of other stuff on it.
Let me see that printout.
Yeah.
Everything that I'm looking at.
And because this one is in, the one I just called is in warrant status. And so it said he started off owing $345. He owes $195, and that's probably the reason he's in warrant status. He was supposed to pay back in November, 2015, $100, and then pay the balance by in 30 days, which he didn't do. Then he was given another opportunity to pay the balance by September of 2018. You've been given a lot of time to do this, sir.
I can pay it today for sure.
You're gonna have to pay it today.
Yeah, Judge, I don't know what this printout is. He only has the one case, the 195.
That's open?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and so that's fine. So, sir, I need you to pay the 195 today so you can get this behind you.
Yes, ma'am. Can I go online and pay it?
Can he go online?
Yeah.
Okay, pay the 195 online today. And then what I'll do is,
Yes, ma'am.
I'm gonna have you put this on my docket for adjourning to 145, and then we'll check it then.
Okay, today, okay.
And then that way he can get his closure and keep it moving, because this is
Yes,
never gonna
ma'am.
go
Yeah.
away.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Thank you.
all right, very good. So get it paid, okay, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Thank you
Okay.
for your patience this morning.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Okay, who do we have up next? Mr. Ficus?
Nathaniel Adams.
Mr. Adams? All right, I have for Mr. Adams. Mr. Adams.
Oh, on, Nathaniel Adams?
Yes, Nathaniel Adams.
Yeah, he's on the first page, like towards the.
Oh, he's on
On the
8:30
8:30.
docket. Thank you, I have it. I have the following for Mr. Adams. I have SP 1187452, counts 1 and 2. Case number SP 1200833, counts 1 and 2. Mr. Adams, please state your full name.
Nathaniel Adams.
Thank you, and good morning to you, sir.
Good morning.
All right, Mr. Fikens, how are we proceeding?
Judge, it appears in this matter, even though it says it's an arraignment on a bench warrant, that he took a plea and he owes money on SP 1200833. He owes $300. Judge, there is a $250 open bond on that matter. I don't know how it got to this position. He tells me that he was in the morning, he was spent in 533. He thought they might have taken care of some of these matters. I don't think so, not what I see. He did come to this court a little bit later, but if they did something, I don't know why they would have done anything, Judge, because the plea was taken in front of you on that matter. If nothing else was done this morning, Judge, I would ask that the bond of $250 be applied. He owes them $50, and he needs to then be given a date if the court would allow him to a little bit of time to make that payment of $50.
Well, what's happening with the other 3 matters that are arraignments on the bench warrant?
They were adjourned for dismissal, Judge, presumably to pay. When he paid, they would be dismissed pursuant to the agreement.
Okay. Do you have an ROA for me?
Yes, I'm getting.
Okay.
The actual file.
Very good. So let me just see, 832. He does have an open bond, and so that other is an open bond of $250. Give me 1 second.
Yes, sure.
Let's see. You said the remaining 3 were adjourned for dismissal. And Ms. Mack, thank you for placing that in the ROA, because I need that in the ROA. I had some other folks that weren't doing that, and that just made my life difficult because I can't remember much. So thank you. All right, Mr. Fikens, what I'm going to do after Mr. Adams is I am going to apply the $250 bond. Let me just check one last thing. Yep, here we go. I'm applying the $250 bond to his $300 balance. I'm going to waive the $50 warrant cost. That will put him in compliance with this court's order. And I'm going to, wait, there were 4 matters. I only have, oh, no. And I'm going to dismiss the remaining 3 matters without prejudice. So you're in good shape, Mr. Adams, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right, you're very welcome. All right, you're welcome. All right, Mr. Fikens, who's next?
Miss Charlene Austin, Your Honor. She's the
All right,
1050
Miss
docket.
Austin. 1030, yes. Oh, yes. She has a lot of 1030. All right, let's do it. I have SB 120-53662, counts 2 and 3. SB 114-67243. SB 103-5588, counts 2 and 3. SB 106-47031. SB 114-6722, counts 1, 2, and 3. Case number SB 114-6724, counts 1 and 2. Case number SB 120-53661. Case number 183-076-931. at 194-351-311. You going up or you gonna stay here? All right, very good. All right, Mr. Fikens, give me 1 second. I have one matter. Miss Austin, give me 1 second. Miss Whitley, are you on the screen? There you are. All right, let me wrap up Miss Whitley so I can release the specialty court docket. I have from Miss Whitley, case number 211-30805. Miss Whitley, please state your full name.
Asia Whitman.
All right, how are you this morning, Miss Whitley?
I'm okay. I could be better.
Okay, is there anything we can help you with?
No.
No, you sure?
Other than the other stuff, no, I don't think so. More so today is more my stomach don't feel right. So no.
Okay. All right. Well, I hope that you feel better. I hope that you definitely feel better. How are the kids doing?
They're okay. They doing good.
They're doing good? That made you smile. Yeah. All right. Very good. Very good. All right. And so you're working your program, Miss Whitley?
Yes.
Doing everything you're supposed to do?
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Are you starting to see some of the benefits of working the program?
Yes. In regards to the way I handle certain stuff, yes, I do.
All right. I love it. Wonderful. Because how you handle stuff, it will determine how you get handled, right?
Yes.
I'm right about that. There you go. All right. How did you do for the holiday?
I was good for the holiday. We had a family barbecue. We didn't get to have a barbecue for a long time. And we had kind of celebrated my baby cousin that had died a couple years ago. So it was pretty good to be with the family. It was really big.
All right. All right. Did you have any challenges, any concerns?
Not related to this court, no. I didn't have my kids on 4th of July. So I was upset about that, but that's not related to here.
Okay. All right. And so, Ms. Whitley, you are aware that we have a new attorney, a new lead attorney for mental health court or for specialty court?
No.
Where have you been?
I don't know. I've been trying to link up with you guys. I'm like, wait, when do I go on? But no, I'm not aware.
All right. We have Attorney Warfield, Jessica Warfield. She's on the screen. She is the new lead attorney that is going to be servicing our clients in your specialty court. And so at some point, I want you to, sooner than later, connect with Attorney Warfield just to fill her in on what's been going on with you. She has some other legal things that are going on, not criminal in nature, but dealing with the family. And so we want to make sure that she's on good footing. And if she needs some referrals or what have you, that we're able to do that, okay?
Absolutely. Miss Willie, I'm just sent you my cell number in the chat. So you can text me whenever you need to. I'm a texter, so you text me, I got you. No problem.
Thank you so much. Nice to meet you.
To meet you as well.
Yeah.
I love your braids. Like,
thank you. I love your shirt.
But look, we just all in love this morning. That's what we do in specialty court. Yes. All right. Wonderful. You all should connect very well. All right. So, Miss Whitley, look, I'm glad you did well during the holiday. I do want you to speak with Attorney Warfield, and then I'm going to hear from Miss Taylor.
Okay, Judge, Ms. Whitley is very stable right now. She's doing well. She is participating in her mental health services. She continues the drug screen on site, which those have been negative, and she's complying with her screens. She is employed. So actually, as we discussed in staffing yesterday, I wanted to promote Ms. Whitley to phase 2 on today.
All right, Miss Whitley, did you hear that?
Yes.
Yes. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Let's do it. You certainly deserve it. You have been working hard. I know this has not been an easy journey for you, but you're still on it. And so I'm proud of you. And there were no objections from any of the team members on yesterday. And so I'd like everyone to join me in congratulating Ms. Whitley on her promotion to phase 2. Congratulations, Ms. Whitley.
Thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations. All right, very good. Attorney Warfield you all will connect. You'll reach out to Attorney Warfield because you have the number. And so that you all can connect and talk, fill her in on what's going on with the other matters that you have, because of course we care about the whole person, not just what's happening with us, but what's happening everywhere with Miss Whitley, right?
Absolutely.
Thank
All right, very good. Miss Whitley, do you have any questions for the team this morning?
No.
No questions? All right, Ms. Taylor, if no additional recommendations for Ms. Whitley, what is the next court date for her?
She will have a face-to-face with myself next week, July 20th, 2022 at 10:35, and her court hearing will fall on August 3rd, 2022 at 8:35.
Can you repeat that?
All
Hold
right.
on 1 second. You said July 20th.
Yes, your face-to-face with me will be next week, Wednesday, on the 20th.
Oh, okay.
And then you'll have court before a judge on August 3rd.
Okay.
And on my side, it's not 8:35, it'll be noon.
It'll be noon. Yes, her hearing time is noon. And of course, we appreciate you being on standby. If we can get you on earlier, that always works for us.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Wonderful. Thank you, ma'am. Enjoy the rest of your day. Make sure you reach out to Attorney Warfield, okay?
Okay, I will. Thank you. Bye, ladies.
All right. Wonderful.
Bye.
Take care. Bye-bye. All right, Attorney Warfield, you are in great shape. Thank you so much. Excellent job.
Of course.
And of course, we are connected. You'll be on standby should we need you, okay?
Perfect. Thank you. Everyone have a great day.
You too.
All right, you do the same. Thank you. All right, Mr. Fikes, let's go back to Ms. Austin. Thank you for your patience. I am not going to read all of those cases back into the record. My court reporter can just copy and paste like I know how that works. And so, Ms. Austin, I'm going to have you state your name for the record, please.
Charlene Austin.
All right, Mr. Fikes, what are we doing for Ms. Austin?
Well, Your Honor, she's here for review today. She has a number of matters, as the court can see. The court told her to pay some money and to do some community service, 25 hours worth. She's done so far 5. She's shown me that she's sustained some injuries. I don't need to put it on live, Judge. They're serious enough to keep her from doing hard community service, but we talked about, and she's agreed, and she understands that there's other types of community service she can do to finish up her obligation to this court. There are jobs, and if she contacts Ms. Green, she can work that out so to perform within your injuries. Is that correct, Ms. Austin? We talked about that?
Yes.
And you're on board with that, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. And I think she owes some money as well, Judge. We might need a little bit of time to accomplish all of what this court has, not that it was much, but to accomplish all the court's orders. We do need a little bit of time. I understand, and I saw injuries that were serious injuries, Judge. And I can see why it's kept her on the sidelines. She is recovering from it. I think she has a good attitude. She's a little tired today, but she does have a good attitude about trying to get this done, and she acknowledges her payments are owing to the court, and she knows that as well, Judge. So that's what we're asking for, is a little bit more time.
All right, very good. All right, how much time do you need?
Probably a couple of days, Miss Judge. Not even that long.
To do your community service and to
to
get
do my
paid,
community
to pay?
service, I mean, I'm sorry.
To do your community service and to pay all of your fines and costs.
To do my community service, I'm gonna need at least 3-4 days to do my community service. I would have did it before today, but my injury and yeah, basically that I couldn't, you know.
Judge, if I might interrupt.
I want to give her more time.
Can I get about a week, ma'am? At least I know I can pay y'all, hopefully today. I could pay you for sure, the 345 today. I was just trying to get an extension on my community service on the next 25 hours.
So here's what I'm gonna do, Mr. Vikings. You've sustained an injury. I am
Yeah.
going to adjourn you to September 2nd, 2022. I'm gonna put you on my docket at 10:30 a.m. Now, let me say this to you. I'm looking at my notes. You have a lot of things that are scheduled for dismissal. You have a couple of things that you've got to pay. I have set you up to win, ma'am. You have got to come through and get this done. You also
And I
have
really
to do,
appreciate you.
yes, ma'am. You have to do those community service hours. And so let's get it done, because I have set you up to win for real. And it's gonna break my heart if you lose, but
I
I'm
know
gonna
it's
hand you
gonna
that
break mine
loser's
with
cup.
you. I ain't trying to
Come
break no
on.
hearts.
Come on, let's not break no hearts, because I'm looking at all this work we did. And Mr. Fikes, I think you were the attorney and did all of this work. And so we don't want to lose, all of this wonderful opportunity that you have, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so I've given you an extension. I think I've given you an extension long enough to September 2nd, and it's at 10:30 a.m. And so hopefully you'll have it all done. And when I see you on September 2nd, I'll be telling you bye.
Hopefully I can see you before September 2nd.
Listen, if you get it all done and you get it paid, you can just come on to the courtroom. You might want to come on a Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday when Mr. Fikes is here, so that we can then get your dismissals in the system and bid you farewell. Okay?
Okay.
Let's do it like that. All right, but you have until September 2nd.
Okay, thank you. I really appreciate that.
All right.
And Your
Yes,
Honor,
ma'am. Take
if
good
I
care of
might-
yourself. Yes, sir.
I just
will,
want to remind my client to call Ms. Green at probation. She's a community service director. Talk it out with her what injuries you have so that she can assign you to the right place, okay? And do it today if you can.
Okay, I will.
Don't
I need
wait
Ms.
till
Green number
September.
again, or could I just call down there and just get connected to probation? To room 117, I think.
I don't know her number.
I need her to have Miss Green's number. What's Miss Green's number?
Let me know when you're ready, Miss Austin.
I'm ready.
313
313
965
965
8130.
8130.
Yeah, that's Miss Green's phone number, her direct number.
Okay, I could call her after I'm done talking to y'all then, I guess.
And Ms. Wilson put it in the chat. So if you need it, it's in the chat.
All right, you're in great shape, okay?
Thank you, Miss
right.
Judge Shannon.
Yes, ma'am. I'll be all of that, Miss Judge Shannon. All right, Miss Charlene Austin. Enjoy your day, okay?
Okay, you too. Thank you.
All right. Okay, bye-bye. Miss
Have a good one.
Miss Wilson put in there, Judge Shannon Holmes. All right, very good. All right,
Have a
y'all,
good
let's
one.
do it. All right, you too. Bye-bye. Let's
Bye.
do it. I just have an 8:30 slot to finish calling, and then Miss Taylor, you need to see me?
I just wanted to make sure, did you tell me to do warrants for Moses, right?
For Miss Moses, all of Miss Moses that are mine, that are assigned to me, and then I also needed a warrant for Perry, or did we do the warrant for Perry?
You got that from Miss.
Got it? All right, so I'm just waiting on Moses.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, very good. All right, Mr. Vikings, let's do it.
Yes, Your Honor.
Here we go, 8:30. I have for Ebony Abdallah. These are all arraignments on the bench warrant. Defendants have failed to appear. They've been given ample opportunity to do so. For Miss Abdallah, I have SP 1119182, counts 1, 2, and 3. 1 second. I also have case number SP 1187497, counts 1 and 2. Capias will issue as to those matters. The bond will be set at $25, cash or surety.
I'm sorry, she has more cases. I don't know if you.
I know, I'm gonna
Oh,
call the
I'm
rest of them.
sorry.
I'm gonna do a different bond. That's okay. No, I appreciate it.
Okay.
All right, so $25 cash or surety as to those. And then for case numbers U 600-41221, she has been charged with alcohol-related violation, as well as Z 808-0231, where she is charged with operating while impaired in the city of Detroit. The capias for those two matters, for the alcohol-related violation, it will be $50 cash or surety. For the OWI, the cash bond will be $100 cash or surety. I also have for Ms. Abdallah, case number 207-06-188, counts 1 and 2. Both of those are arraignments on the bench warrant, and the bond will be set at $25 cash or surety as to each matter. I have for Daryl Adams. Let's make sure. All right, I have SB 108-23641, SB 111-3697, counts 1 and 2, SB 122-50871, and
Yeah,
SB 12.
That's a
Oh,
different
no,
person.
I'm sorry. I have exceeded my Adams. All right, for Daryl Adams, SB 108-23641, SB 111-3697, counts 1 and 2. Though for Daryl Adams, capias will issue. The bond will be set at $25 cash or surety as to each matter. For Demetrius Adams, I have case number SB 122-50871 and SB 123-38781. And both of those are capias with the bond set at $25 cash or surety. And then I have for Ryan Anderson, SP 109-14571, and that will be a capias. The bond will be set at $25 cash or surety. And that completes the morning docket. We have a docket at 1 o'clock, as well as, looks like they took away the 1:30 docket. They didn't take the 1:45. All right, we're gonna come back and do that 1:45. I also have, we're supposed to have a staffing today, Mr. Vikings, for our observation on tomorrow. And so I also need to staff just for, no, our observation on Friday. I need to staff, however, for Thursday. I won't be able to, I have a docket. So I know you printed out Thursday's docket. Can we print it out again? And let me just take a look at it. And then Mr. Vikings, maybe what I can do is, I don't think this is effective, but it's better than nothing. I will split you and Mr. Reed up, and then one can go to staffing in the, it will have to be in the probation Zoom conference, and then the other can come on in court and take care of the docket.
So it's 2 other people that's gonna be added to that docket that have put in the dates for Bernie Simmons and Santee Gardner will be on tomorrow as well.
Okay.
You added those today.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's on standby. I mean, you can put them on, but that's, yeah, that may actually change. Yeah, and we have a real healthy docket for tomorrow. So I really need to staff. I really need to staff. We gotta do it right.
And,
We've
and
got
you,
to.
you're anticipating staffing today, Judge, after, are you, is that, did I hear you correct?
Oh, wait a minute. There's another meeting today. Is that correct?
Yeah.
For Friday, or is it tomorrow?
It's a meeting for Friday. It is set to take place today at 1:30. It's scheduled for 1:30.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah.
What I can do, I see that there's a retained matter at 1 o'clock. I don't have to be there for that. I can start out in the meeting at 1:30 along with Mr. Reed. I assume he's going to be there. And then I can go back to the courtroom at 1:45 or a little bit beforehand to take care of the show causes.
I'd like you to come back before that, so that we can get the cases moving. If people, why don't we do this, Miss Mack? You all will have the Zoom courtroom on. And so as people come in, once people start coming in, Mr. Fikens, I'd like you to come and start handling those matters.
I'll do that, Judge. I'll be there early, and Mr. Reed can handle that.
Today.
Can handle.
Yeah, I have another, I have a meeting on today. Today is the 13th? Yes. All right, very good.
Mr. Morgan's meeting is
All
from
right.
1:30 to 2, Your Honor. Just, I don't know if you were.
Yeah.
invited.
I'm certain I was. Okay, today is Wednesday, yes, all right.
So I'll set up and start having, I'll set up everything, and then me and Ms. Wilson, get people into breakout rooms with the attorney.
And I'll be
And,
there.
you'll be here, Mr. Pikens?
Yes, I will be here. You bet.
Okay, and then maybe by